Welcome everybody to another episode of Pictures to Politics. I'm your host, Dougie. This is my co-host, Bray. This is episode 48 of season 3. Got a lot of crazy news to cover today across the globe and here domestically. We have the Bricks and MiniFigs story about a guy who is being persecuted and harassed by a company that refuses to give him his, what is it, Legos, I think.
It's his clients Legos.
His clients' Legos. And we also have quite a few kind of stories to go through some major stuff. But in the UK, obviously, as the title says, the police arrested the victim of a stabbing instead of the stabber, and he ended up dying in custody. So that's pretty big and going viral there in the UK. We also have one very recently where it was one of those classic kind of self-defense George Zimmerman stories back from the late 2000s here in Florida that happened in South Carolina with a minority teenager. So we will kind of cover that too. That is breaking. But yeah, a lot of big stories to break today, along with some other usual stuff that we cover. But we're gonna start with the Bricks and Mini Figs story, as this one is just continuing to evolve. Do you want to go ahead and take the lead here?
Yeah. So essentially, there's a guy who he was trying to essentially sell his Legos. It's the largest Star Wars Lego set and collection in the world, worth valued at around $200,000. He proceeded to sign a consignment contract with Bricks and Minifigs at their local store. For them to essentially, they would sell the product for him, and he would get a percentage of whatever they sold.
So is he designing the Lego sets? Is that what's going on?
No. It's like actual Lego sets, like in the packaging.
But what's this guy's role? I don't understand.
He's operating as like a mediator to kind of help them reacquire the Legos that have been essentially stolen.
Okay.
And essentially, this the family that owned it, they had a consignment contract with Bricks and Minifigs, and the CEO of the company came in to that local store and essentially kind of just like fired everyone and moved them all out and then put someone else in there. That way they can claim that, oh, the consignment's no longer valid and we own the Legos outright and you don't get any profit from it, pretty much. And they even went so far as to shut down the store after there's a bunch of inquiries and investigation into it. They even got trespassed from the property. Reckless Ben here, you got trespassed from the property.
Wow.
For even daring to ask them about, where the fucking Legos are. And he ended up calling one of the CEOs on the phone. The CEO essentially said, listen, we have more money than you. If you attempt to fight this in court, we have plenty of currency to extend it well beyond what you're able to extend it past.
Holy shit! Classic. Big business.
So you say essentially like you're better off just like shutting up and just leaving this alone, right? It's not worth your time. So it's definitely been worth his time because this dude has fucking popped off in popularity. You can see his videos got over millions of views at this point.
Yeah.
And it's even gone so far as to incorporate the police as well, because apparently everyone in the police department, as well as the CEOs of Bricks and Minifigs, are all Mormon, and so they're all kind of just like teaming up together to prevent this guy from getting the Legos back.
Yeah, I heard there one of the he ascertained police body cam footage.
Yeah.
And one of them was like an officer saying, "Yeah, we know what's going on. We're gonna get this guy. Like, we're gonna fucking shut him down. Like, we know
Yeah.
exactly what's going on here."
Not only that, but they've redacted audio of them mentioning the CEO's name as well in recordings, which is 100% illegal. Like there's so many laws that have been broken by this police department. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Trump gets a hold of this and he's like, Reckless Ben is a very great Jewish friend of mine. He needs to get back his Legos, and we're gonna help the American Police Department. It's a very absolute travesty. Yeah, these are corrupt criminals, and we need to bring them down and return the Star Wars Lego sets to Reckless Ben's client. You know,
But yeah, what's crazy
like
is I can't
that's
even
how.
find the footage, the police footage. Just like the
Yeah.
media is getting taken out as fast as it's popping up.
Mm-hmm. So we can watch one of his videos here.
Now you're sure he's okay with it? You said, I know you said earlier about the copyright thing,
Everyone's
but-
been watching his fucking videos. As long as we comment on it, he will not copyright us. This
Okay.
dude wants as much exposure as fucking
All
possible.
right, okay. We'll skim through. We're not gonna obviously sit here and watch the whole thing. This is like an hour.
Lego Star Wars collection
hour long.
ever. It's estimated to be worth around $200,000, and then the entire thing got stolen. And the police are actively working with the thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen. Yeah, the collector's son, Brian, well, he reached out to me because he has no clue how to break this news to his dad.
At this point, my father had a health episode. We can't bring any stress to him.
The reason he's reaching out to me is because the police are covering this entire thing up. And at this moment, I promised Brian that I would not end this video until I get his entire world record Star Wars collection back. But anyways, the thief...
Yeah, so essentially that's the gist of the story. That's the collector's son. You see this is the Bricks and Minifig store right here, so you can find it.
So much.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
His own corporation.
That's one of the CEOs, Brandon Best. He's essentially agreeing that yeah, they do consignment, and they took on the consignment when they took over the property of the local store. You can kind of see.
You guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
I think they're Brian's Legos. It's like a big Star Wars collection set, I think.
You could go ahead and leave now.
Oh,
really?
You didn't like that shit?
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, it's like this dude did a consignment contract, and you guys are just gonna fuck him
What's
over
a
like this.
consignment contract? I've never even heard of that. What's a consignment contract?
Essentially, they relinquish their property to you under the premise that you're going to sell them for them, and you're going to provide them with a certain percentage, of the profits.
Okay,
back.
gotcha.
So it alleviates the responsibility of selling the product, and essentially just provides you with a steady passive income, over time as the things sell.
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police for harassment.
Well, I'm not harassing you.
No, you are. Hi. You want to watch the cameras? I'm being harassed. Watch the cameras. I am being harassed. You need to leave.
Literally, all I did was just bring up that my friend has some Legos in their store, and the manager started freaking out on me. But I wasn't going to leave the store without hearing her side of the story. Before showing up, I printed out a copy of the contract the store made with Brian, saying that all of these Lego sets will remain his until sold. Because I have a contract, legal reason to be here, legally this does not count as harassment. Instead, the manager should be checking the store's inventory to see if...
Yeah. So essentially, that's kind of the process. He's trying to go through the legal process.
Right.
I don't have any of their numbers.
Dang.
That's why I was like, corporate.
I've infiltrated tons of cults, and I've...
Yeah. So he talks about his other videos that he's done where he's infiltrated other cults. And he talks a little bit more about this.
It's probably going to make...
So he made a bunch of merchandise that says bricks and minifigs we steal from old people.
Goated.
And he bought some. He essentially made his own patented puke bags so that you can puke and throw it up.
Ah, nice.
All the customers throw up.
Do you have an XL?
I'll take a large. This shit cracks me up.
Did.
If you come back, you will be arrested.
Do you hear they're trespassing from the fucking store?
And as you can see, they still haven't sued me.
I probably can't.
I can't just
They're violating
They have no
contract.
give up on the plan
Yeah,
in order
exactly.
for this to be considered an official lottery. We're about to charge lots of people money just to maybe be the next victim of Bricks and Minifigs. For it. It was a real lottery scheme according to Oregon state law.
I want it back, and they've done nothing but lie and make my life a living fucking hell over this. I've gone through 9 months of anxiety, stress, hospital-ridden, medication-taking types of burden. No, I am not
Who are
apologizing
they talking
this
to?
fucking app.
He's talking to mediators for them for Bricks and
Gotcha.
Minifig.
Like a
They was like they were like,
Mm.
listen, if you apologize, we'll return the Legos.
what?
Which obviously they would. Obviously, one, they wouldn't return the Legos at all, and two, an apology would only make you look guilty.
Yeah, you don't never
So-
apologize, guys. Never apologize.
Mm-mm.
Deny.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of crazy that Brian would be saying this, but I see where he's coming from. I've gotten to personally see a tiny bit of how this company bullying his family has just torn his entire life apart.
I just want to say thanks, guys. I have to go because I'm having a gnarly panic attack right now.
But at the same time, if Brian just writes this apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, he'll get all his Legos back.
I get it. You're asking me to swallow my pride and
This get out of jail free card, then they have absolutely no reason to ever give the Legos back.
A one-page document.
You can see here they kind of. It's just going through the whole legal process here, doing everything they can.
Yes, if
This is in Canada.
And it's gotten. No, this isn't in Canada. This is in
Okay.
Utah. You can see here. He even gets arrested. He gets swatted. They fucking enter his fucking home.
Oh my god.
The police are like heavily against this fucking guy because the police are working with the fucking the
Anyone
Bricks
there-
and Minifig CEO.
the cops are heavily against anyone who tries to expose corruption. I mean, I don't know if we're living in a time that could be any more fucking corrupted. Like,
Yeah, and they came up with the fucking. So watch this a little bit of this, and I'll play the fucking police response to all this.
Don't move. This is the story of how I got swatted, and for some reason, the officer went back to his car. This
That's good.
Another one, dude. 2 cop cars.
are they just following him around?
Oh my god. Cop cars.
There's why is there 3 cop cars at his house? We didn't even walk up to his house yet. The cops are following us. What the heck? That's so crazy, dude.
They're already following him.
Every traffic
Jesus.
law. Oh shoot.
Here we go.
My name's Officer American Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. We just stop that.
I didn't?
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely stopped.
He definitely stopped.
ran a stop sign?
You should
They have
definitely
videos.
have a dash cam.
sign?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like.
Because we definitely stopped at the stop sign.
You didn't see what
I
happened
was
when you
so
pulled him
sure
over.
that we
Interesting.
stopped at the stop sign. This. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So this is an illegal traffic stop.
Yeah.
So who's Ben?
So now they're calling him out by fucking name.
That's pretty funny.
Me? Ben?
He's not even driving the car.
No, he's not.
Like it?
Okay, it's pretty
he's
obvious that
threatening
the
him.
police know why we're here. So I just explained to them the entire situation from the property.
Everybody today is being trespassed from that property.
Okay.
Yeah, we were forced to go home without having this good faith conversation.
So essentially, in
From
order for
whose
him to
property?
from the CEO, so
Oh,
Brandon
okay,
Best.
gotcha.
So he has to have the court requires you to have a good faith conversation to resolve the matter civilly without resorting to court before you can submit a claim and have it approved. So
Interesting.
the other CEO, Brandon Best, he fucking trespassed him. So because he trespassed him and had documentation of it, they were able to submit that to the court and they were able to go forward with that. But the other guy is a fucking douchebag. He's fucking calling the cops on him, threatening to fucking say he's gonna fucking shoot him or whatever. And the cops are arresting them. And it's fucking
The
crazy.
court requires us to have.
Yeah, what do we do now, dude? Like, we didn't even, get to talk to him and we're in trespass. So, dude.
The one thing I didn't understand was how the heck did they know we were coming? I was hiding in the back seat the entire time, and the car's windows were extremely tinted.
These windows are so tinted, you can't see anything.
But as I was outside inspecting our car tint, the same police showed up to our house.
Oh my god.
They got pulled over again.
It was weird. He wouldn't tell us why he was here.
Like I said, we've already talked about it.
Yeah, well, thanks for being so cool about everything.
Yeah.
Josh does not want to do the easy way.
This is Josh.
The only option left is to go the hard way. But before going the hard way, I actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security
That's
camera
this guy.
footage that illegally kicked the first owner out of the store so he could steal all their Legos. I tried calling him, but I am also blocked.
That kind of looks like him.
So he tries to go. So this guy's fucking.
Hello.
So they won a small claims court case against them, and he hasn't paid out the money that he owes them. So That's kind of what initiates this conversation.
Huh? Hey, well, I was wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit we won.
You see, this guy's a total fucking sociopath.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds
Just-
like
you
everyone
just
who runs
fucking
the
staring at
store
him.
and is involved is all fucking crazy to the top.
Yeah.
It kind of seems
Kind of awkward. He
Brandon
just
doesn't
doesn't
want
say
to have
anything.
this good faith conversation to resolve this problem outside of court.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
gave him plenty of time to speak.
I guess if you don't want to talk, I'll just talk. So you guys told us to take you to court. We went to court and we won.
Nice.
We know you closed down the store to avoid paying us, so we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again, but
then the police showed
at least
up.
now he has enough money
and
to do it.
Again, for some reason, they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody
no,
else.
he stole $200,000
How
with
do you
it
know this?
because I've been spending the last 3 months in the case and I won in court.
He inherited the store.
Uh-huh.
He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did.
That's not how that
and
works.
he's trying
Well,
to
that's a
just
lie.
clean up-
So we.
Okay, hold on. I'm still
Okay,
talking.
I'm sorry.
He's still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it.
Uh-huh.
And he's just trying
They're just regurgitating what he told them. Essentially.
They all need to
to
rot
clean up
hell.
the mess from the previous owner.
Yeah.
No, him saying that it's the previous owner, that's a lie, and we already proved this in court.
If
Okay.
you come back and step foot on this property, you're gonna go to jail.
The police gave me a formal trespass notice, which I took a picture of it and sent it to the court as proof I tried to have this good faith conversation, but Brandon didn't want to have it with me. And turns out this was
God
good enough.
bless the
My
modern
court
age.
case with Brandon Best got
I know, right?
accepted.
Now
Oh,
the other
nice.
CEO, Joshua Johnson.
Uh-huh.
He's a little more difficult. So they tried to send a fucking process server. So you know what a process server is? Someone
Server?
that has to.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
goes in the papers.
They have to be
show
the
up
one
to court.
to deliver the documents to the person personally. And record that they did that. They actually, it's crazy. I'll show you.
After some more research, we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon, which was actually extremely surprising to me because if Josh and Brandon are truly Mormons, they believe that stealing is wrong, and if they steal, they're
They tried to get a guy to come out there that's from the church to have a conversation with them. It didn't work.
You know,
They
it's
trespassed
funny.
the Mormon guy.
One of our viewers recently informed me that Utah is a hotbed for CIA recruiting because Mormons make the best operatives.
Why?
It has something to do with how they practice their faith.
They're pedophiles?
No, that's not what he said. No, they apparently go out on their missions. They go out pretty far to other countries, and they're really good at remaining disciplined and loyal to the whatever their higher faction is, while being like deeply in bed within the culture and in the environment of an entirely different place for like extremely long periods of time. So I thought it was interesting.
Interesting.
It's just funny that we're here now, watching Utah Mormons just.
So essentially, he puts out a rage bait poster here onto public property that he's legally allowed to put stuff onto.
Yep.
To get him to come out, take it out, and then once he tries to take down the fucking thing, he just sends out the process server, and she just delivers him the documents.
Genius! What a genius move!
If it wasn't for the police being corrupt.
Of course.
in a public space right across the street from Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person of the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws by doing this.
I stole a dying
When
man's
Josh
life
walked
savings.
outside to take down this sign, I have a process server to serve him his court papers.
Yep.
But almost immediately, my sign got blocked.
Oh no, he's blocking our sign.
So Joshua Johnson calls the police, and the police are fucking like, yeah, no, sorry.
What the fuck?
It's so corrupt. It gets even wilder. This is the body camera footage of it.
What are you guys doing here?
What?
So we are in a court case with.
Mind your biz, like, dude. Woo! Libertarian.
Some legal papers.
So I explained to the cops the entire situation.
I'm not going on his property.
Right, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. The police realize that we're not breaking any laws, and they've been called here for a false reason, so they decided to leave.
Awesome, thank you.
Just super fucking crazy.
Better than yesterday. So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Hello.
Oh my
This
god.
man stole basically his family's life savings, so we're just here to serve him his court papers.
Again, I explained to this police officer the entire situation.
I wish we could just send him an email or a phone call, you know, but yeah, the court requires us to come in person for some reason, so.
Again, the cops realized that we are doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court papers. But we got the police called on us again.
God bless. God, America needs to be third place.
Dude, it's fucking wild. It's fucking wild.
Yep, I see those papers. Yeah.
So this is what you're trying to serve him with?
Yes. That's
At this point, the police are doing far more than what they need to be doing right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
By the court.
Again, the police agree that we are not breaking the law. They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
You okay if I give these papers to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Sadly, we can't see the police officer serve Josh because the police department redacted all of it.
What? That's crazy.
It's fucking wild.
That's illegal.
But the only thing that really matters,
like there's this entire police department just needs to be leveled, like just straight up from the ground up. It's too corrupt.
Yeah.
is that Josh is getting served.
He does not want the paper, so.
Okay.
Oh my
Is
god.
that back for you?
Okay. Yeah, the police told me that they can't serve the papers for me because I'm lying to them, and these aren't even real court papers.
Not sure what this is. I've never seen something like that. To be honest with you.
These are court papers.
Okay. It doesn't have a judge's name or anything like that on it?
Because it hasn't gotten to the judge yet. So this is serving him, and then we'll go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge doesn't get involved until we're in court.
Why is he saying that you guys were on the property?
Because he wants us arrested, so he doesn't have to go to court.
Oh my lord.
You've been trespassed.
Yeah.
Trying to serve papers.
Well, I think it looks exactly how
what?
We're supposed to do it legally. This is the legal way to do it.
It's super corrupt.
2 or 3 incidents.
Yeah, well, first, so they're incidents because he's lying to you guys. He's making them incidents. We came to do a good faith conversation, which is required by the courts before we can get a court case approved. So we did that.
Not a civilian having to explain a cop how the law works.
I know, right? It's so fucking. The law enforcement officer is not law knowledgeable.
Got no heroin in the car. He's gonna make up any lie he can to get us arrested. What we're doing?
Process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
What? What?
Maybe you just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her. Yeah, she's.
Yeah.
Is this guy retarded?
Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is who she is. The exact person that you were describing.
I always thought that the police were supposed to remain unbiased.
Oh, you would
If
think.
we're going to take a side, they definitely shouldn't take the side of the criminal.
No,
But
clearly
I
the
guess I was
CEO
wrong.
has an in department.
However, I'm not doing anything illegal.
Yeah.
I'm literally just following the instructions of the court, so the police can't stop me.
Okay, raise your neck.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah, kill yourself, you little fucking freak. You dumb
In
bastard.
Minecraft.
What did I say? Oh yeah,
Now
sorry.
the
In
police are finally leaving. It's time to game
Bro,
plan how to serve
I mean, I hate on
Josh.
boomers a lot, but like, it's these guys too are the exact same. And this is why our generation and everyone younger fucking hates everyone over the age of 40. Hates the passion. This is exactly why. It's this right here. It's the exact. By the way, there's been a huge increase in people who are in our age group and below who identify A as independents from all parties and as libertarians. And this is why. This is a perfect example as to why. Because nobody above us follows the law. All of them work for the pedo government fucking corporations. Like, they're all in on it together. And it's just us being super confused as to what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And thankfully, we have the internet. bonding all of us under the age of 30 against all these sick fuck corporation police, exposing them.
Yeah, the entire department is corrupt.
Bomb it! Fire them all!
And
Behead
you
them!
guessed it. We got the police called on us again.
Oh my
fourth
god.
time.
By the way, the fact that they've gone out there 3 times, identified that this guy is doing nothing illegal, and yet the cops are still going out there, should mean that the guy who's calling gets arrested for making a false report. By the way,
Yep.
that's illegal. I would execute everybody. I'm not. I'd be a terrible president. I'd become a tyrannist immediately and just start executing all these people.
Yeah,
I think it's
100%.
Case? What the heck?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Like these lowly police officers are acting like fucking detectives for this fucking guy.
Your taxpayers. I mean, in general,
Yeah.
like in the end, what it comes down to is your tax dollars go to this shit. This is this is essentially where your money goes. It goes to these fucking pedo protectors. Like
These
that's literally
dickwads,
it. Yeah.
To speak with someone to verify if a case is just verify if a case is real.
They still don't believe it's real. It's fucking wild. And what is it? Even if it isn't real, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with the police department at all. This is entirely a civil matter.
Not illegal.
And they're
not illegal.
And they are stepping their foot into it over and over again.
Okay, thank you for your help. That's all for today. Thank you.
I think this phone call was the breaking point for the police.
He's rubbing his chin.
Why did they
The police
finally
couldn't
put
handle the fact
barrel over
that
their
I
own
was
heads?
right and they were wrong.
It's a real case. It's a real case. We do. There's no fucking way. It can't be real. It can't
There's
be
rapes
real.
and murders happening around us at any given second, but yeah, we gotta harass this guy fucking 24/7. Look how many cops are there. Like it's insane.
There's probably some serial killer in Utah that's like watching this shit. Thank God they haven't caught me yet.
For real. No wonder. I just don't know how you can like go home to your wife and like
They fucking arrest him.
He's getting arrested. Oh my god, he's getting arrested.
It's fucking wild, Doug. I'm telling you.
Holy shit. Bro, he needs to sue the state of Utah and just
He
fucking
has
become
to.
a millionaire.
It's-
Just sue them.
This is gonna go to Supreme Court. This is going to the
Well,
Supreme Court.
nah,
Guaranteed.
they'll settle hella quick. I don't even think it'll be close.
Maybe.
The police department's
Gonna
always
get
settled.
arrested. Like they didn't say anything when they were putting.
Even the processor was like, "Shit, do I have to record now? Am I the one who has to record?"
Now I'm the YouTuber.
No, she's like, "Shit,
Even
I guess
she's
I'm the YouTuber
confused.
now."
She's like, what the fuck? I showed
She's
the
like-
papers of my clients getting arrested.
She's
Holy-
probably thinking like, "This is just gonna be another normal fucking day. It's gonna get some process, court documents to some boomer or some shit, right?" And then this dude's getting called, having the police call them like 4 or 5 times.
The backbone of our entire generation and younger has just been figuring out that everyone above us a bunch of crooked fucks and the system's all fucked up. That's literally every single day. It's just someone from our generation and younger going, why is it set up like this? Oh, it's protecting some corporate billionaire or some political pedo. Like every single day, that's all it is. Every single time. That's literally all it is. You never hear about some heroic cop running into a burning building anymore. Nope, it's him stopping this guy from collecting the Lego set. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's fucking right. And she's sitting here like, "Oh shit, I guess he's gone." She's
She's
sitting
like,
there in a fucking silent car, like, "All right, I guess I'll grab my phone."
What's her name? Yeah. Now, what's the name of the channel? Now I'm fucking Ben whatever.
That's
now I'm
Reckless
the
Ben.
YouTuber. Now I'm Reckless Ben.
I'm
We're all
not-
Reckless Ben.
Yep.
him in handcuffs. They just said you're being arrested.
Even she's like, "What the
What
fuck
I
is
was being
happening?"
arrested for. I mean, the same police officers that arrested me gave me permission to do
Big
exactly what I
strong
was
man.
doing.
Look at you guys.
Film from the sidewalk wherever is public, right? But you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged. Okay.
Okay.
I guess
What?
it's so fucking why.
So they're gonna
It's
let
so
him go.
Yeah.
I got arrested for just doing what the police told me to do. What's even more confusing is the police are supposed
So
to be the
you
good
know what
guys.
happened? You know what
Why are
happened,
they-
right? So
What?
the CEO is like, he's in contact with someone in the department for sure, and they're just kind
Yeah.
of cycling people over and over again. No doubt,
Yeah.
those cops had a side conversation. They're like, "Well, how do we get this guy out of here? We can't arrest him. Let's just fucking
Yeah.
take him out of the car. Handcuff, throw him in the back of our like scare tactic. Like, okay, we'll throw him in the back of the car, and then we'll just like
Yeah.
talk some nonsense and see if that makes him leave. That's exactly how that conversation went before they arrest him. Because you don't,
Yeah.
unless it's like some obvious criminal activity, you arrest them. You
Yeah.
say, "Hey, this is why I'm arresting you." 100%.
this is-
They did. They
I mean,
had
I
a
think
little
he's gonna be able to
conversation
retire.
before.
I think he's gonna be able to
Oh
retire.
yeah,
after
I hope
this.
I hope it's gonna suck, but yeah, he's gonna sue the state of Utah, just the police
Yeah.
department. They're going to settle millions of dollars. It'll just come out of the taxpayers.
He may,
and then these
honestly,
people will stay.
Reckless Ben, he may not even need the money. He may just be like, "No, I don't want the settlement. I want your jobs."
I hope. I mean, I hope he does get their jobs.
Because
I
at
would
this point,
execute
he's
him.
gonna
I
make
would
money off of his
execute him.
fucking YouTube channel.
Oh,
he
I'm
doesn't
su-
need
yeah,
them.
oh yeah, for sure. He'll make way more off the YouTube channel than he will off this corrupt department.
Oh, exactly.
Arresting an innocent
I hope all of them
person
get
to protect an
harassed. I hope
evil
they're too scared to
criminal.
leave their homes.
Oh yeah.
Every day
Oh, yeah.
I become more and more like callous against these people. I swear to God, I just don't care anymore.
I want the most vile things to happen to these police
Yeah,
officers.
then you just say some shit like that. Bless.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Like,
tired.
They
I'm tired of the
genuinely
corruption.
deserve it.
Yeah, me
deserve
too.
it.
I'm genuinely
They genuinely
tired.
deserve it. They
Tired-
genuinely deserve to be executed.
Tired of this nonsense where you have insane crimes happening around us all at any given moment, and you have these dog shit officers harassing, protecting this PO CEO over Legos. Like it's just insane. Like why are you even hired? I
Like,
don't
and
understand.
they may. There's a good chance they'll be paying him millions of dollars
Oh, it'll
of
be
settlement
millions.
if he does accept the settlement. Over $200,000 worth of.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? We're doing it, yeah. Yeah.
Like holy
Cool.
shit.
Back when I was still waiting in the car to serve Josh, I got a phone call, and this call was from Brian, the collector's son, who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community, and being the bricks and MiniFigs is part of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have donated hefty sums to the Mormon church,
Yeah.
of which all the cops are probably a part of.
Yep.
Yeah, Brandon Best, Joshua Johnson, and Eamon, the CEO, are all super Mormon. Like, the CEO even went to the Mormon University. And when I looked at all the police officers who were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
Even the Mormons are the bad guys. Even the Mormons are the bad people.
That takes care of each other.
And instead of trying to get rid of the
Instead of
few
Utah,
bad
I'm over it.
people who are
I don't
making
care anymore.
Mormonism look bad.
Drop the bombs.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, it is a pretty anticlimactic ending, but
They ended up just coming up with a GoFundMe.
at least I'm confident that I'm not going to get in trouble for this.
I mean,
It's a GoFundMe, right? Yeah, I mean that as well. But you would have, if they didn't do anything else, he would have listed at the GoFundMe. But they somehow managed to find a way to go even further.
That our GoFundMe is live, it's time to promote it, to start getting donations. We printed out the GoFundMe's picture to hang it up so we could get a nice Instagram
Hell
video
yeah.
to post to social media.
Yeah.
Before
God
the group
bless.
could even hang the picture up, the police came.
What you guys up to?
They just live there.
We're starting a GoFundMe. Yeah. What we're doing is we're going to get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family. Yeah. You know, we're not going to do the lawsuit anymore. We're just going to do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
It can run into some defamation stuff.
Again, the police were
No,
thinking of any tech.
I like how the
He already won the
process
lawsuit.
server is kind of is just like.
Oh, is she a part of it?
fuck it, let's join it.
She's in it now. She joined the crew. That's so funny.
Yeah, she joined the
you
fucking
could
group.
think of to protect their Mormon friend.
Look at your stalking code. See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then we're going to look at the city ordinance.
They're
Oh
looking for
my
anything they can.
God, bro.
It turns
Welcome
out
to
that
Libertarian
hanging
Party,
this sign
boys!
up and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the
Famous
First
speech.
Amendment, freedom
First
of speech.
Amendment,
So
God
let
bless.
police officers
It's the
let
last-
the group know that
The last
they're okay
bastion of
to keep
defense
doing
that we
this.
have protecting us from
Yep.
these fucking
But
sick
this other police
bastards.
officer wasn't
I know,
able to
right?
accept
The only
this
thing left.
reality.
We're going to take it down.
So they
That's
damage
illegal.
their property.
That's
they take it down.
illegal. You
And then for
can't
the
do
rest of
that.
this footage, the police redacted all of the audio. So I called up the police station to find out why.
All the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't
No.
redact things just because we feel like it or just because
So that's
something
exactly why you
looks
did it.
funny. Everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State Code. And other than that, I can't
This fucking
really
bitch,
go into
dude.
any more detail.
I want her job gone too.
Every day I come
They
closer and closer
accidentally
to
forgot
becoming an
mute this police
activist, I
officer's
swear to
audio,
God.
So when you sync the two clips together, I
Yep.
can actually hear what they're saying here.
God bless.
Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I mean, I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So
Yeah, no.
I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are. I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time. And when I synced the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was. And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal and how the police officer might be wrong.
Sue the department, buddy. Please.
It wasn't about protecting a victim. It wasn't any personal information. And so I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense.
She hung up on him?
And so...
Yeah, we don't do that. So, like I said,
We don't do that. Kill her, too. I don't even care anymore. Throw them onto the pits. I'm done, dude. I am done.
I'm done.
The gladiator
I've never hated the Mormons this much.
I mean, neither. Yeah, I thought they were the good guys. Turns out they're the enemies. Pits.
Yeah, fuck the Mormons.
I don't even care.
Yep,
Cops,
into the pits. Straight
CEOs,
into the pits. All
politicians, literally. Throw them all in. I'm done.
Jehovah's Witness, you better be afraid.
Your best behavior. Y'all pissing me off, too.
I can tell because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
Okay. Here's the thing. This is all that's left. This is all we have is literally smart people, our age and younger, going, this is wrong. And then we just have this woman
exposure
going, okay, yeah, that's just untrue. Like, that's literally it. That's the war. That's the fucking civil war we're having in America right now. Jesus.
Fucking ridiculous. It's insane.
It definitely didn't happen.
No, I don't do that, Ben. I follow the Utah.
Lynch, murder, death.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like the police department.
Poor guy, he's losing his mind. Even he's like, I'm about to lose my mind.
He just wanted to make like a quick YouTube video about just. And I was just turned into the whole fucking police department is corrupt. This is all over Legos, by the way.
I know, dude. Even he's sitting there losing his mind. This guy's infiltrated cults and shit. And he was just like, what the fuck?
All they had to do was just honor the consignment. That's it.
I hope he sues all
You could have
of them.
avoided this whole thing, but the fucking people thought there's no way this guy's gonna go to such fucking lengths. There's no way.
No, it's the ego. I don't even think it's that. I think their egos are so large that they see this guy as a worm, an ant beneath their boot. You know, they're like, "You want money? Stop." And then it turns out the internet and the First Amendment are just steel. It makes your skin turn to steel. Good. Expose it. I'm glad we're showing this now, actually.
Yeah.
God, it was a little silly at first.
Actually,
but...
admitting.
No, this is fucking huge. This is like a class action lawsuit against an entire state department.
Yep.
To themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this audio is to protect the police officers from getting fired. I don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip, but I'm pretty sure they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested, because this is what happens next.
And Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
What?
Don't.
Oh, a Fourth Amendment violation too. Let's go! Hell yeah!
Okay, put your hands behind your back. I was just locking my phone.
Okay.
All he did was lock his fucking phone.
Oh, you guys
That's
want to
all
know?
he did.
You guys want to know something? You should not have the face, the ability for your phone to reach your face. Don't have that shit on, because that's the only way that they can legally unlock your phone without your permission. They can hold up your phone to your face and unlock it. Do not have that shit on. Don't. No. They cannot force you to unlock your phone ever without a warrant. They can't. So keep your phone locked. Mine is like on a 5-second timer. If I don't touch it, immediately locked. And I don't have that face shit.
Yeah, no. I use fingerprint.
Yeah.
Fingerprint is different form biometrics that they would need a warrant for.
Yes.
But face, they can just put it up to your fucking face.
Just hold it up to your face. Don't have that
I'm
shit
gonna switch
on.
over to the police officer's body cam POV so we can dissect what just happened. First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone. So
he didn't even have it out.
Honestly, he shouldn't have even given him his phone.
No, he should not. I would have just put my hands up, and then the second he sticks his hand in your pants, congratulations, illegal search and seizure. Yeah.
Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him.
He shouldn't have done that.
But at this point, Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked. And at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed to lock his phone. But as the police officer saw Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands. And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
No, everybody in this party's a millionaire now. They're all getting millions of dollars. First Amendment violation, Fourth Amendment violation is crazy. They don't listen. First can kind of go up into the courts, and they'll flip flop back and forth. It can get settled. It's usually just like something that gets added to law. But a Fourth Amendment seizure violation, they don't fuck around with that. That's an instant $1 million winner. They're all set. They're basically all getting set.
Yeah, it's like this is all over fucking Legos.
Legos, all over Legos, dude.
It's crazy.
People laugh at me when I say I'm a libertarian. They look at me like I'm psychotic. This is why I'm a libertarian right here. I literally don't care if they made it legal for us to buy bazookas. I don't give a fuck, dude. Libertarian all the way. Fuck this shit. Don't give a fuck.
Silence. Yeah, I was giving it to you. Talking. I was giving it to you.
Okay.
It's on my money. Look, it's on my wallet. I was turning it off.
Right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being
like, what investigation? Like, when does this become an investigation, right?
I don't know. Oh,
okay.
Shit.
Let's put him in the back of the car.
Decided to break the law, arrest Sheldon, all to protect an evil criminal.
Of course. That's what
I would be smiling. I'd be thinking about all the things I'm going to buy.
Yeah, for real. Fourth Amendment violation. Oh, goody. If I'm a lawyer, ooh.
Dude, I'm sure he has a bunch of lawyers in his DMs. Like, listen, let me take on this case. Let me take on this fucking case. Because it hasn't even gone to court yet. So they're trying to get in.
How new is this?
This is very new. This is like recent. This is like...
Well, how days, weeks?
May 30th, so 2 days ago.
Oh my God! Oh, bless the internet. God bless their fucking Bill of Rights. Oh, God bless America.
Get the background music.
Arrest him. Fucking beat his ass. Kill him. Fucking break his arm. Give him more money. Fuck it.
Yeah, may as well. Oh, it's funny you mentioned breaking arms because it's something that's going to happen a little bit later.
No way.
My name's Detective Nikosha. I work for the police department.
What is going on?
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And I have it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And I wasn't that phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. And in fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power button. So in no context could I have been trying to erase something by hitting one button on my phone. Now, I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
I imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I did.
He's making a mistake.
I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Now that Sheldon is in jail, just for promoting our GoFundMe, we started doubting if we'll ever even be able to get Brian his money back for his dad's Lego collection. It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a worse ending for this video. But I had no clue that it was about
That was where it was going to end, Doug. That would just keep in mind that's where it was fucking going to end. It was going to maybe be a lawsuit against the police department for that. And it was just going to be the end of it, right? Because there's nothing else that they could do. The police is on their ass. They can't do nothing about this. And then they get this shit happens.
Worse.
They're raiding the house.
Yeah.
Looks like a hotel, actually.
No, this is an Airbnb.
A search warrant?
Yeah.
Taxpayer dollars, baby. Nuke it. Nuke the
He fucking grabs his arm. He fucking dislocates his shoulder right here.
No.
Don't move like that. Okay?
Yeah.
He didn't even do anything. He just
intentionally
injured him.
It dislocated my shoulder.
Ooh.
He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me, and I actually made 0 quick movements. So this police officer is just straight up lying so he can give me a serious injury.
Dude, it's so much money. It's so much money.
Yes. The police department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos.
Wow.
I should have seen this coming.
Love that.
Josh did threaten me
Love
in the
that my
last video
taxpayers'
that
dollars go
if
to
I
this.
go out and actually try to sue him, he's going to come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
This is the CEO.
Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang. Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context, but I actually got a copy of this warrant.
The reason they were searching our house was it says there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise. Evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos. They're looking that we stole the Legos is why they stormed our house with no evidence. And this is after he's been proven to make up stories about us before. And so now he's just pulling something out of his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos. And for whatever reason, the police take him seriously, even though he's acting like a crazy person.
Oh my god.
They arrest the processor.
This poor woman. She's so involved now.
Yeah, she was like,
so
I just signed up because I was getting paid, but
So
now I'm really getting paid.
This is just our generation. Yeah, it's just like, oh, fuck it. We're all actors at this point.
Yeah. Look at the cat.
Wow.
The cat's just like.
I got taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason to lock me up for good.
Ben, I'm Detective Nikosha.
They fucking interrogate him essentially, and he's just like, "Yeah, we made a GoFundMe," and apparently that was enough of a reason to arrest him for defamation or something along those lines.
Nope.
Time thing is just a big misunderstanding.
If you think about email, and like
He's trying to get rid of corruption by talking to someone that's corrupted as well. You know what I mean? It's kind of like.
He either knows or he's trying to expose it on purpose, you know, walking near the lion's den.
Not really.
Yeah.
Or he doesn't know and he's about to find out.
Yeah.
Blatantly stole from this guy.
I don't know whose idea that was, because I kind of just started. I think
But he was supportive of it as Ben was behind.
Guys, do not answer questions without a lawyer.
No, just literally don't say anything. There's nothing they can do.
Yes, you say nothing until you get a lawyer. Do not answer any questions, not one question.
But you can do this.
Except your name. You can mog them, yeah.
Just let them keep talking to you. Just be like, so are you just going to be annoying and doing that all day?
Do not answer questions.
Yeah, as well, right?
I don't know whose idea that was, because I kind of just started. I think
But he was supportive of it as his channel, right? He said, "Oh yeah, let's do this for the channel."
Think about what the billionaires say in the situation. I'd love to answer your question, gentlemen, but I'm going to invoke my 4th, 5th, and 16th Amendment.
Yeah. Remember Voldemort. Yes, whenever you're getting questioned.
Yeah.
Understanding? Was that kind of your ideas to do this video with the GoFundMe and all that?
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe for Brian because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if they got all their stuff stolen. I should be risking nothing by admitting this.
basically the police told me, do not take this man to court or else you'll get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, you know? And that was their solution.
But I was wrong.
We're going to book you back into the jail, okay? The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
I'm so pissed right now. Like, it's probably not showing, but I could not be any more angry because, like, again, it's blowing my mind that we as taxpayers pay for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, the most insane waste of resources. There's so much crime happening 24/7. And they're spending hundreds of $1,000s to protect some dirtbag CEO and arrest this kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm mauling right now. I'm literally mauling. Like, I'm so fucking annoyed. Like, it's crazy as it's taking place. I'm so pissed. I want the guillotine. Like, I'm just so annoyed. I think when the corruption level has hit protecting the Lego company, yeah, we're probably fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably as bad as it's gonna get.
Yeah. Like
my
Legos,
God.
really? This is who we're protecting? Like it was $200,000 worth of Legos.
I hope they get sued. I hope the worst
Oh, they're
things.
gonna get sued.
I hope hell overflows with these people. That's like I
Dude, there are
genuinely
lawyers right now
do.
that are probably frothing at the mouth to get his case.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
Because they didn't know that they can retire off that money. Even the lawyers can be able to retire off the money.
Lawyer, yeah, we're talking $20 million, easy.
Asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail. This was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and fight it in the criminal side of court.
That's literally what they've been trying to do, but they can't even get the fucking thing processed.
Yeah. Oh, now it will. Right to a speedy trial.
Oh yeah, should I?
Yeah, he himself is gonna need an attorney
go ahead
for
and stand up. I got an officer right here.
essentially probably counterfeiting as well.
Cuffs for you.
So it's only 2 days ago, too.
Will I also be able to hear Josh's side of the story? Because I think he's said a lot of lies to you guys.
It'll be.
You can face your accuser.
And I never talked to Josh, but it'll be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me. And when I finally go to court, I'm going to be completely blind to what I'm even being charged for. The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail.
Sad Lego
So
guy.
now I have to wait a month in jail.
They took away his bail!
Oh my god, I know, it's crazy.
Brother, pedos get out on bail. We watched a woman try and kill a kid a couple days ago and she got out.
Yeah, it's wild.
However, I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail. So now, at least I'm a free man until my court case.
Dude, please, Ben, I don't know if you're ever going to see this, but sue them. Sue the entire
His last
department.
name, he's Jewish. His last name is Schneider. He can 100% pull the anti-Semitism card here.
True! We're talking $100 million when he plays that card. They're Mormon.
Doug.
You're a Jew.
His last name.
Go crazy.
His last name is Snyder. There's no way he loses this fucking shit.
I mean, this is just cut and close. Like it's.
He might be Dan Schneider's fucking twice removed grandson or some shit. You never know.
I don't know if you'd want to admit that out loud, but
he has connections.
It's true.
Admitted was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our GoFundMe. So if you say who the thief is, then that is illegal for us to do that.
Now, I just have to wait for court. And if you help people, you get rewarded. But I guess I was just taught a lie. By me trying to help and do the right thing, all I did was just screw everything up and get all of my friends in trouble.
Oh, you made them all millionaires. Don't worry, bro.
I got in this video.
I mean, you think about it in terms of the present tense, so it's like.
Yeah, I mean, this is only 2 days ago for sure. But I mean, you have
it is
Fourth
kind of depressing.
Amendment,
You think
First
if you do the
Amendment.
right thing, if you think you do the good thing, you think things will turn out great, and then you interact with the system, and the system is corrupt, and the people are corrupt.
I think about it.
The guillotine needs to be brought back.
I think about it a lot when it comes to our exposure of the what files and how our channel is like silenced because of it. It's just obviously this isn't the same thing, but
no,
it is depressing just being like, holy shit, we're exposing these people and it's just irrelevant because the algorithm is set to defend them. Even the algorithm. But I mean, this guy's also getting the police are set to defend them. Like literally, the whole system is set to defend these people over Legos. Yeah. That's how bad it is over Legos.
It's insane.
So
just give the man back his fucking Legos.
Guillotine, nuclear bomb. I don't give a fuck. Fire them. Take all their money.
Yes.
I'm looking at least 5 years in jail.
Oh my god, man.
I finally accept my fate. I failed.
I don't even know
now
what he did. Like,
it's
what's
time
the
to go
charge?
home.
Defamation is a civil lawsuit. It's not a criminal lawsuit. You don't get 5 years.
But before I made it home, one of my roommates called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
So he rings the doorbell, and he's like, "Is Mr. Snyder here?" I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Can I deliver a message for you?" He's like, "How could you deliver a message?" He said it just like that. He was like, "Just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest." Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and I was in like an insane line.
If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video.
Oh yeah, they pulled him over because someone, probably Josh or someone, claimed that he had heroin in the vehicle, and they spent 3 hours searching his fucking vehicle.
Wow.
Found nothing, obviously. They tried to claim that the driver was impaired after they couldn't find anything.
What? Dude, every day I come closer and closer to...
It's wild.
Walking the streets.
I stole the Legos?
American Fork Police Department, make yourself known. Included in the warrant are Legos.
I can only imagine of what I'm being accused of doing now. So immediately, I called the Utah Police Department to see what my warrant was for.
Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I am now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now.
Sue them.
Well, I'm in Mexico now.
No way he flew to Mexico.
He went to Mexico. He's literally in Mexico.
I mean, again, like I said, our generation just leaving the U.S. to fucking go into shit.
Yeah.
Have no authority here.
This is why.
What's going on? What the heck is that thing? Can you get loose on that?
I like how it turns into like an EDM hot dog.
But at this moment, I realized what I had to do. Bricks and Minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully? To stand up to them.
If me posting this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me, just think about how upset.
Protecting Bricks and Minis on Patreon, you'll find tons of behind.
Yeah, essentially he just comes out with a shirt and talks about it, and then he has a video. They came up with a response to him, which is fucking horrendous, right? So here, I'm gonna play the response for you.
Yeah. Let's see it.
Because if you wanna, if you type in Google Utah Police Department, you'll see that their Google review has fallen down.
Here, let me go. I'm gonna go vote. I'm gonna go fucking download it myself.
Was it Utah? Maybe not. It may have been American Fork Police Department.
Oh, wait, one is, let me know.
Oh, wait, is this it? Oh, they're getting rid of reviews.
Oh,
literally,
hey.
There's so many reviews that have been
Fork
removed.
Police Department. Well, I'm about to add one. Let me do a nice little review. Oh, it's 1 out of 5. I mean, they're still getting tanked.
Let's see. Yeah, the American Fork Police. Dude, I don't think you understand. It was at like a 1.7, and then they just got rid of a shit ton of reviews.
I mean, it's still 1 out of 5 for me.
Really?
On Google it's
Facebook.
a 2.5, yeah, but on Facebook it's that low. Because Google is also corrupt, of course.
Yeah, let's see what the Facebook link has to say.
Check the comments. The comments will know. I guess the dogs aren't trained to find Legos.
Yeah, no.
That's so great. Corrupt Mormon circle jerk. I won't stop till every single person named gets fired and exposed before God. God fucking bless. The Mormon Mafia like to use their dogs for false alerts. Chickens will come to roost. Apparently, as long as you're part of the Mormon church, you can steal hundreds of thousands of dollars. Corrupt. It's all on camera. Well, look what we're all here for. God will judge you all. The department is a complete disgrace. Corruption spelled entirely wrong, but I respect. Very concerning civil rights abuse. Hell yeah. Everybody get them. Everybody get them. Let them know. I'm so tired of it. Obviously, I'm not the only one.
Yeah, like this one dude has set apart just this entire thing. It's wild.
Oh my lord! Well, this happens a lot. We hear this story a lot, where it's one simple dude just like trying to make a living, and here he is trying to get this guy's fucking Legos, right? Not a crazy big deal. He's just signing up. He's probably deep sighing about having to go to work today to go fucking collect some Legos. I gotta go deal with some boomer retard. And then he goes down this path where all of a sudden he's got a warrant out for his arrest. Because the Mormon church and the police department and the corrupt CEO are all fucking mashed into one nasty-ass pile of sludge. Holding back society.
Let me add the YouTube dislike that on. That way we can see how many dislikes it has.
Yeah.
39,000 to 774.
Add one more. Add one more. Yeah. There you go. Let's watch the response. Man, you guys are just digging the hole. Ugh.
I know, right? They're just going deeper. Like, they want to lose everything. They want to lose their home, the dog, the cat, the wife, the car.
They think they can get away with it. These people, they don't exist in civil society, in the conglomerate that is the internet, that is social media, that is people just being connected as we are. Like, we've grown up very connected to each other. They don't have that. They think their community consists of 50 people tops. Our community consists of millions of people, including some that are outside the country. They don't get it. They have no idea. They don't understand. They think as 50 they're strong. They don't. Again, they can't fathom the existence of the, connectedness that we are. Fuck these people, bro. I'm tired of it.
They have less power.
Yes, good.
My name is Cameron Paul, and I am the Chief of Police for the American Fork Police
Department. Nice and loud.
I'd like to address the members.
Yeah, this guy talks super soft the entire time, and someone posted in the chat like, he thinks if he whispers, God won't see his lies.
Some videos currently circulating on social media that have been presented in a way that calls into question some of the actions of our department. These videos are affiliated with an influencer on YouTube and other social media platforms and stem from a dispute involving Legos that originates in the state of Oregon. In this message, we will be presenting 4 different cases and police responses from our police department.
I'm gonna get tired. These guys put me to sleep.
And we'll provide a detailed overview.
Yeah, I know. Essentially, he talks about how they left a package at his door that was suspicious. It was a box full of rubber ducks.
Okay, all right.
The whole point was he goes outside, he opens the package, it's filled with rubber ducks, and they serve him the papers. That was the original strategy.
Nice. Okay, nice.
But it didn't work because he just fucking called the police. I'll just kind of skip through and.
Sure. I mean, you didn't have to skip. I was just kind of saying that guy's fucking boring.
Yeah. Yeah. So
and in the end, there's nothing you could say that justifies anything that's happened.
To kind of TLDR it, they lie about everything. They just lie. They try to paint him in the worst, fucking reckless Ben in the worst light possible.
It's not gonna happen. This guy's not touching children or doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen.
He's not going to get away with these crimes. Snyder allowed Officer Sumbot to take the paperwork to Mr. Johnson, which Officer Sumbot did in an attempt to help Mr. Snyder.
No, he did not do it in an attempt to help.
Yeah, well, so then why redact the
Officer Sumbot advised
exactly
Mr. Johnson that the paperwork appeared to be related to a claim and a case that originated in Oregon. Mr. Johnson stated that he had already contacted the Oregon Law Enforcement Agency with jurisdiction, which was the Kaiser Police Department, and had been told that nothing had been filed. Mr. Johnson...
Something was filed. Couldn't have been processed yet. Hadn't been served the papers. This has already been discussed with their department.
Also stated he believed the situation was being created solely for YouTube content purposes and declined...
Yeah, if someone can make a joke out of you, they will, and they'll get paid in the process. Welcome to the internet.
God
to
bless the
accept
internet.
Service.
Yeah.
Officer Sumbot contacted the Marion County Circuit Court in
like 17 times,
Oregon to verify the legitimacy of the paperwork. The court confirmed that the case was indeed legitimate, but that papers had already been served and no hearing date.
That's a lie. Like, we're really just committing perjury on the fucking stand with a fucking badge on.
Yeah, I'm confused. None of this makes any sense. So we redacted the part where he turns in the thing, it turns over the papers, but also we turned over the papers. Okay, sure, buddy. But then you will say that you couldn't serve the papers, but he was already served the papers. And in the end, none of what he says matters because nobody is this stupid. Like, it's funny that they violate the law and then they try and hide behind the law. Like that's
Yeah.
the combination is just mental.
No one is believing them.
Nobody.
No one is believing them.
Had yet been scheduled.
That's
Fucking. This guy's voice is so soft. Like I can't deal with this.
Including
they try to claim that he was stalking. He's trying to give him his fucking papers. Like I can go through the whole thing and be like and point out all the things. They essentially just fucking lie about the whole fucking thing. 39,000 people have disliked it.
Only
You see, I left a
less
comment.
than 1,000 liked it. Oh, you did leave a comment.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave one too when we finish wrapping up.
I just essentially was just like, you guys are digging the hole even deeper. This isn't going to end well for you guys.
So you redact the volume. Imagine destroying your entire police department for a Lego
For a
thief.
Lego. I know.
Gaslights
Police
you to
officer
sleep.
gaslights you to sleep as it Josh said he was going to fucking shoot Ben. So they fucking arrested Ben. Opened his phone and began manipulating it. Dude just pressed the power button. Yeah, like this is beyond corruption at this point. It's Jover for them. It's Jover.
So that was the last video,
yes.
huh? That was the last thing.
Yeah, it's that's the most recent thing that's happened as a result. And he made a response, obviously.
The American Fork
Yeah, that's how fucking low he was.
Police Department has responded to the video I made about them.
I am the Chief of Police for the American Fork Police Department. I'd like to address the members of our American Fork and Cedar Hills community regarding some videos currently circulating on social media.
So now I will offer a response to their response. There's a lot of new information.
This guy's hair is
Look
so
at the
crazy.
fucking
I'm
look at the
sorry.
side he has.
I know.
We steal from old
From
people.
old people. Yes, it's so
One
good.
to get for a long time, so we'll go
First
over that
Amendment is
first.
goated.
One of the main questions in my video.
That's what we need to do, Doug. We need to find someone like this. It's clearly fucking like a piece of shit on someone else's behalf, and just be like, "Don't worry, we'll help you out." And then like we'll be like, "Okay, we're gonna go against this." Oh, but the police officer violated our amendment rights, so now we get a shit ton of money, Doug. We need to do that shit.
True.
Was why did I get swatted for stealing the Legos when this wasn't a mystery to the police officers and they knew that I didn't steal the Legos, that Josh stole the Legos.
He basically stole a $200,000 collection of Star Wars Legos.
But still, why did they raid my house for stealing the Legos when there's an overwhelming amount of evidence that Josh stole the Legos? When I requested the body cam footage of this to try to find the answers myself, they redacted everything, and they claimed it was to protect the victims. However, one of my friends set up a GoPro as we were getting swatted, and we caught the entire conversation on camera.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
For 3 months, the police department's answer has been, this redaction is important because it protects Josh, the victim of this case. However, we can clearly see that the police are looking for Legos and they saw no Legos. And they redacted this because they were embarrassed that they made such a stupid decision to swat the wrong person. They were so embarrassed of swatting my house for stealing the Legos that in all the police reports, it is completely redacted. The police department wants this information hidden so bad that they're willing to break the law to hide this from everyone.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
only reason I know about it is because the receipt I got the night I was released.
We
from
should go to
jail
Utah, Doug. Let's just
and
make some
my friend's
money.
GoPro that was recording. So even though I've been asking them for 3 months why I got swatted, they finally came up with an answer, which is the Airbnb host told them that I stole the Legos.
During contact with the Airbnb owner, the owner reported overhearing conversations about possible stolen Legos.
Complete bullshit, by the way.
Specifically, officers wrote in the search warrant affidavit, the homeowner also disclosed that he could hear multiple individuals inside the residence speaking about possibly stolen Lego toys they had taken. Based on that information, officers added a request within the search warrant affidavit seeking authorization to also search for and seize possible stolen property, including Lego merchandise.
Also, what kind of bullshit ass podium is this? It looks like it's made of fucking plywood.
I don't know, but I think it's so funny that, you know, I could probably throw a stone at anyone's house in Utah and hit a bigger criminal activity, find more
Build
criminal activity than this.
community, enforce with equity, serve with
With
honor.
honor. Death to you all. Death to you all, you scumbag bastards. I hope you get the guillotine.
Yeah.
Justice can't
4th
come
District
fast or
Judge
harsh
Roger
enough.
W. Griffin reviewed and approved the search warrant.
Oh, good. He's
I
doxing
always
him for
like
us.
giving people the benefit of the doubt, and I will take the police officer's word on this, but something fishy is going on here, and everything can just be cleared up if you unredact the audio and let everyone see the truth. Also, after we got raided and the police officers found no Legos, all of this footage has been redacted too. And my guess is if the police unredact this footage, we will find out the answers once and for all. While we were getting swatted, one of the police officers decided to injure me for absolutely no reason. He claims it's because I was trying to make a fast movement.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But when we replay the footage, you can clearly see I was not making any fast movements. However, the police department
just rips him
has
from
an
the,
answer to
it's not
this.
even close.
During
You know what I'm saying?
Snyder's detention,
multi-millions. We're past
Yeah,
millions. We're into tens, potentially
yeah, we're in
hundreds
the,
at this point.
yeah, we're up there for sure.
Lieutenant Adamson took hold of Snyder's right arm.
Yes.
Lieutenant
Please leak
Adamson
all their
later
names.
reported that he felt Snyder tense his arm, at which point Adamson...
He felt him tense his arm because he grabbed.
Don't move like that. Snatches him out of the line. The dude who's walking calmly throws his arm backwards and into the air to dislocate his shoulder. Huh. Okay. Interesting.
It's fucking wild.
And it moved Snyder's right arm behind his back to place him into custody.
The police department has made it clear I did not, in fact, make any quick movements like the police officer claims I did. So the police officer was lying, but not fully, because I did tense my arm. However, he lunges at me extremely fast before he even touches me. So how could he even know that I was tensing my arm before he even grabs me? That doesn't make any sense.
Is he psychic?
There's only one solution. This police officer has psychic powers. I can tell that my arm was tensing up before grabbing me. However, this makes no sense, because if the police officer did truly have psychic powers, he would have known that we were not the thieves, Josh and Brandon were the thieves.
Oh, man.
So this can't be the case either. I'm trying to have an open mind with these different possibilities of what this could be, but literally
All right,
the
you can kind
only
of skip
outcome
through
left...
a little bit. I think we get it. I do want to transition this into the simple fact that this is a rising trend, and it's these. I mean, funny enough, it's mostly just some dudes, trying to do some simple living stuff, where they're either investigating some small thing that's happening.
Yeah,
or
also
just
make
trying
sure to like and follow this dude as well.
Yeah, for
And
sure,
follow his
guys.
Patreon.
Go support, this dude who's
There's a Patreon right there.
Taking on a fucking corrupt police department. But, he's the third one now. We have, I hate bringing up Shirley's name, but he is also in this line of, the trend of exposing either corruption in some way, shape, or form. We have Tyler Oliveira, who's getting shut down as much as possible, but who is also out there trying to expose this corruption. Now we have this guy who completely on accident ends up exposing an entire corrupt criminal police network.
Yeah.
And, I assume we'll continue to see this trend increase in popularity because it's just absolute fucking bullshit that these people are allowed to get away with this, and they're doing it with our money. It's our money paying for them to harass us 24/7 over nonsense. Like, it's just crazy.
The story is like telling
believe
your elementary school principal about a bully who stole your Pokemon cards and then finding out the entire elementary faculty.
I love it. I agree. Listen, at the start, I was kind of getting annoyed. I'm like, why are we talking about this? This is goofy as fuck. There's plenty of other important things going on. And then it just kept escalating and escalating and escalating. And I wouldn't be surprised at this point if Donald Trump had to say it in some way, somehow. Listen, Brent of the Bricks and Figs department store is actually my best friend, and he did nothing wrong. It's just wild to me that
This is what the guy looks like. This is the judge that approved his non-bailable arrest warrant.
And you know what? Maybe we run our own little private investigation into this guy and jump on board. I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to find some corrupt nonsense going on with this guy.
Oh, went to the same Mormon university, too.
Oh, just so happens to have gone to the same exact university. Oh, interesting.
I want his job. I want him down.
I want his
100%.
job, too.
Yeah, I want a job. I want him done. I want him done, so.
Oh, man. And you know what's wild is we're going to transition into another corrupt police department. in another place of the world. Let's see. So we have this guy. You have anything more to say on that topic?
No.
Move over. So we have, as the second conversation here, we have a victim in the UK who was stabbed, I believe, like 4 times or something. And when the police showed up, they arrested the guy who got stabbed. And he, of course, died in custody, which obviously is insanely sad. You know, it's depressing. But we have body cam footage of it. This guy, the victim, his name is Henry Nowak.
My dad's holding
Okay. Was it a doctor or an engineer that stabbed him?
Yeah, yeah, I'm waiting to see. I'm pretty sure it's an engineer.
Okay.
He keeps dropping side to side, so I'm just trying to keep him set up.
Alright.
He's got a mouthful of blood, I don't want him...
I can't breathe. He was on the bin on the other side of this keep.
He's jumped over these fences and stuff like that. And
Right.
he's up
Move
here.
away, mate.
He's obviously...
The UK just needs to be bombed. Like I don't care about the UK.
Dude, I
No
have
one does.
I have a story worse than this that we can't say on air because of how
Really?
bad. Yeah, we can't put it on YouTube because of how bad it is. I have a story 10 times worse than this.
What?
Yeah, I have a story 10 times worse than this, and I can't share it because if we put it, first of all, it's getting silenced on the internet. Second,
Okay, you can tell me afterwards then, I guess.
I'll tell you afterwards. What I'm thinking that we do in the future is we start for people who sub and like you know.
We can use puppets.
Dude, it's so bad. You know, again, I want to share it eventually. I think we're about to hit the number of views needed on YouTube for us to start subscription-based content. So then we can share it there, and maybe we'll like start a Patreon or something to share this stuff. But yeah, there's a story recent that came to light that is 10 times worse than this, and I wish we could talk about it. It's got all kinds of trigger warnings that we'd have to put in, but we can't. It's too graphic. It's just way too graphic. There's no way we can approach the subject. This alone is like too graphic for YouTube's algorithm. The stuff that we would talk that we'll share in the future, 10 times worse than this. But sorry, not to downplay this guy's story, but keep going.
Yeah.
There's all the shooters left over there, mate.
What's your name, mate? Huh?
You can barely fucking speak.
Has anyone been hurt other than
he's
him?
bleeding out.
Yeah, me. He's grabbed my brother. He's took my turban off. Started grabbing my head.
Are you injured?
Yeah, I've got swollen eye, little bruise.
Alright, just step back a little bit for me. Someone flag these down.
Got this stud.
Right, let's get you out of there, shall we? Oh.
I was in bed asleep.
Also, you're not really supposed to move someone else when
They
they've
don't
been
care.
injured.
No, they don't care. They think he's they think he's the perpetrator.
Grab his other arm. What's happened to you, right?
So this guy is the
You've been
stabbed guy. The other guy is the perpetrator who stabbed him. And obviously you can tell the guy who got stabbed can barely fucking speak because he's bleeding out. And apparently the stabber, accused the white guy of racism, and that's why they're arresting him right now.
Stabbed, whereabouts?
Mm.
Don't think, yeah.
To be fair, white guy had it coming for him. He was living with a doctor. It's way above his pay grade.
Mate.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm convinced that this story is getting pushed really hard right now because, again, the other story that I really want to expose would actually draw a much higher reaction. But, again, I can't. We can't.
Well, the problem with the UK is that they still think their country can be saved.
They're so cooked. It's crazy. They're so cooked.
Yeah,
it's
no,
crazy. And I've gotten a lot of messages from people from the UK who send me this story, and they don't even know about the other fucking story. And, I get it. This is a big deal. This is kind of the peak of the, engineer and doctor problem they're having. Their abundance of engineers and doctors. I get it.
Yeah.
Again, I think that this story is being pushed really hard because the other story would actually have people fucking burning down all of these.
Like, if you're still living in the UK, you're just a moron at this point, to be quite honest.
As far as I know, most of the smart ones are trying to leave or have left.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Also, what is the UK's laws that they have to blur out all the people's
Saying he's been
faces?
stabbed, so
Where
let's
is it
just
you
check
think he's
him.
been stabbed? In the face? Oh no, but we have to check, don't we?
You can hear that. You can hear the perpetrator in the background saying he hasn't been stabbed. By the way.
Yeah.
In the face?
Just get these to back off, get their details and that, and I'll keep hold of him.
Do they not have ambulances in the UK, or is that just not a thing?
They didn't call for one. They didn't call for one. He's telling them to call for one. They didn't call for one.
But we were set up when we had him. You say maybe giving an evidence, alright? It's gonna be sick, I think.
This is fucked up for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This is fucked up. He's just bleeding out, and they're arresting him. This is
How
crazy.
do these officers even have a soul? Like, are they real people? I don't think the world would miss them if they died tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like,
I
no
don't know.
soul, completely soulless.
I'm speechless. I'm so speechless right now.
I just want you to call it.
Yeah, we've got this male. He's been beat up. Are we able to get an ambulance, please? His pupils aren't even reacting.
You're a piece of shit. Again with the cops. I hope you guys get beheaded. Or maybe you get to continuously live in the hell that you guys create. I don't know. It's not obvious that he was stabbed, other than him saying, "I was stabbed." Yeah. Okay, Tim. You're a genius. Good job, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, I will say, you know, the cops obviously, they're fucking, they're scumbags for assuming, you know, whatever it was the Punjabs were telling them, right? But the onus mainly falls on the Punjabs for stopping him in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, they stabbed him in the first place. They lied about him being stabbed. They didn't call an ambulance. Like, to be honest, this white guy shouldn't have even been living with them to begin with, right? They're fucking the people who sent him were fucking racist.
No. They chased him. They chased him down.
Oh.
Yeah, they chased him there. I mean, I don't know.
Right.
Maybe he
His
lives
fault for living in
nearby.
the UK.
Yeah, I have no. Yeah, I have no idea. He's a kid. He's only 18, and you know, well, yeah, he was only 18.
was 18?
They just nuked him. Like, you know, he just gets stabbed. So this is kind of the big story in the UK, coming out of the UK right now.
Yeah.
So this is the call. Hold on, I have the call here that the engineers and doctors made.
Let's see.
And this is the
police emergency.
Turn it up as loud as you
Yeah,
can.
we just been attacked by someone racially. Yeah, this.
Right.
He just attacked it, took his starter. Sorry? Huh? Sorry, we just got attacked racially by some white person.
Right, okay.
They bought this shit.
It's the new society. Oh.
Hey, whereabouts are you?
We're on Belmont Road.
Just out in the street, are you?
Sorry?
You're just in the street?
Yeah, literally, I just parked up my car to come home, and he's attacked my brother.
Yeah, I mean, they lied.
So they just lied.
So, yeah, they lied. They chased him down.
Shocker.
They stabbed him. This is the knife that they stabbed him with. It's a good thing in the UK you guys have guns taken away from you. You clearly don't need them. That's the knife. Pretty brutal.
What's all the hair?
I don't know, but it's, you know, it's the engineers. It's an engineering thing. They probably do it for a tighter grip. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no clue. Also, I'm pretty sure it's illegal anyway because it looks like ivory.
It's illegal. That you can't have a knife that, bro. Fucking kitchen knives are illegal in the UK. Like,
yeah,
it's definitely not legal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, again, if you need more reason.
It's a Sikh dagger, so it's an Indian thing.
Yes, this guy, yeah, it's an Indian thing. You know, he's an engineer from India who clearly the white guy was just harassing him, and in response, you know, he just had to be put down because that's how they do it in the UK. Yeah.
Oh, threatening. So he's already causing issues earlier on.
Of course. I just send you things I don't even know what's gonna pop up, and of course it comes up.
Yeah, they consider that's right. They consider their fucking blades, their swords, as like a religious thing, so you can't take it away from them. That's why they're able to carry it around.
Hell yeah.
I'm so glad we have guns.
I know, bro. I know. And, like, you know, we can go crazy about Donald Trump all we want, but for the love of God, at minimum, we at least roll back the racism, you know, fucking...
Yeah, bullshit, yeah.
Allowing people
we have the fucking equalizer. We have the fucking equalizer. Everyone's equal.
For sure. It's the guns for sure. It is puzzles. So even... Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Been found guilty of assisting an offender in the murder of Henry Noack. Karan took the Cooper knife from the scene, hid the evidence at her home, where police later found it.
Zero
Shocker.
empathy. Yep. Engineers, the engineer mother, of course, helped her. That's what they do. You just import the entire engineer family. You got to bring them all in, and it makes your country much better. Good job, the UK. And you know, I'm particularly annoyed because you know we post content, right? We post our content, and anytime we talk about immigration in the way that we talk about it, which we're pretty callous about it, we always get, you know, these defenders of the engineers and doctors. They come out.
They just need to get violent. They just need to get violent.
Yeah, start carrying your own ceremonial daggers. Like, you know, again,
violence is the best way to. Violence is how society has been conducted for centuries or millennia. Violence.
Yes.
It's the easiest thing to understand, right? You'll know you fucked up when you have a group of people beating the living shit out of you.
This is the
with
father
his university
of the
football teammates when he encountered Vikram Digwa, a man openly carrying a large knife on the streets of Britain. That knife was used to take Henry's life. He should have been safe walking home.
They all look so fucking ugly. I'm sorry. The British people are just not white anymore. They just look so fucking ugly. I'm sorry. Like, they're almost as bad as the fucking Slavs. Like, Jesus Christ. It's hard for me to take them seriously too. The stupid ass accent. The accent used to be cool. It's not cool anymore. You're not 007 anymore. You know what I mean? It's like
another young life lost to the brutal reality of knife crime in this country.
Oh, he's blaming it on knife crime. Ooh, knife crime. I wonder who's the biggest perpetrator of the knife crime. It's just doctors trying to, you know, surgery
multiple times.
In the streets. It's not their fault.
And as his chest filled with blood, he tried to escape. He was chased, abused, and filmed by Vikram Digwa and others. When police arrived, Henry was lying on the floor, barely able to sit up and plainly in severe medical distress. With his final words, he told officers that he could not breathe. He told them he had been stabbed.
Family of Henry Noack speak outside court after killer is sentenced to 21 years in jail.
Yeah, I've got that here.
In fact, Henry told officers that he could not breathe 9 times. He told them he had been stabbed 4 times. The response from one officer was, I don't think you have, mate.
Yeah.
The police have said they were misled by the murderer and that the scene when they arrived was complex. Unfortunately,
it was complex.
The truth is much simpler.
Okay. Whatever.
The police were told by our son himself and by a member of the public who called 999 that they heard someone shout that they had been stabbed. But the police did not believe them. Henry was pulled across the gravel, his hands forced behind his back, and he was placed in handcuffs. Instead of being treated as a dying victim, police formally arrested Henry for assault and read him his rights. That was the last thing he heard. Henry did not die with dignity. He did not die with the care he deserved. He lost consciousness before anyone believed him. Let me be absolutely clear. We hold Vikram Digwa solely and 100% responsible for the brutal murder of our son. But Henry should not have died on the streets of Southampton in police custody. The way he was treated was inhumane and degrading.
But you know what's crazy?
What?
He doesn't mention anything about immigration here at all. Like, at all.
Well, what would it do? Would it change anything?
It would get him arrested, is why he's not. That's what it would do. right?
Yeah.
He's literally saying, "Oh, it's solely on this guy," and blah blah blah. Listen, it's a systemic
the day he
problem.
decided to start a family and
the
stay in the
UK.
UK is the day he doomed his son.
True. But you can
His
tell how
murder,
ingrained
however,
it is
was
in their
afforded-
system that even he won't say anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
If I was in the UK, Doug, I'd be going around screaming the fucking N-word all fucking day.
well, you'd probably get stabbed for it.
No, I wouldn't, because I'd bring the equalizer.
Hell yeah! God bless America.
I'd bring the
crazy,
equalizer.
man.
Be like, oh, you got a knife? That's cute.
Got a knife?
That's a cute. That's
Here's
a
my
cute little knife you have
fucking
there.
Glock. Here's my
Have you ever seen
AR.
You know what a glizzy is?
Winchester.
Do they have that in your language?
Couldn't. You know, it's great. Again, it's funny. Like, we show a video of Nick Fuentes macing some, chick when she's knocking on his door.
Yeah, yeah.
And we cheered it on, and we're like, hell yeah, God bless America. He could have shot her, and we still would have cheered that shit on. It would have been easy, especially here in Florida. I watch it all the time. You always have some fucking psycho trying to run down a Floridian. You don't do that shit here.
Don't fuck
do
with
that
people.
shit here.
It's just that simple. If you fuck with people, you get whatever's coming to you. You know what I mean? Don't fuck with people.
Hell,
Decency. He was believed. He was not handcuffed when arrested.
Because he's
He
an
was not
engineer and your
handcuffed
son
when
was white.
transported to the police
Yeah.
station.
And everyone knows
As
the
far
white
as we
people are from.
understand, he was never handcuffed
In the UK.
at all. And as Vikram Digwa himself told the court,
hard not to be
whilst
racist
under
right now.
arrest for Henry's murder, police even took him to the kitchen so he could choose his food.
Engineers
The
gotta eat.
contrast is unbearable.
Yeah. You
Right,
doomed
okay.
your family.
But you literally don't mention the problem. And so I'm kind of curious as to what, like, what comes after here? Like, okay, you're the cops. All right, you're all in on the immigration thing. So you think it's permanent. So, like, how does the protocol change so that this guy doesn't bleed out after getting stabbed 4 times? He was probably dead no matter what,
Yeah.
right? Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
He was probably dead no matter
100%.
what, even if the ambulance showed up. He's just dead. So how do you stop his death? You can't take their knife away because it's ceremonial and it's cultural, right? That would be racist.
Yeah.
So what changes here? Nothing is what happens. This is going to happen again tomorrow. It's probably happening right now as we speak. We've seen it happen 1,000 times over the past 3 years in all over
What's so
Europe.
wild? Yeah, what's so wild to me is that I think America is dystopic.
I know.
Right?
And yep.
But I already know what would fucking happen if a fucking Sikh tried to bring his ceremonial blade to a fucking airplane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He get tackled, he get pissed on, he get handcuffed, thrown into an interrogation room. But here it's like, oh yeah, you can have a knife, even though we banned him entirely from the fucking country because it's a racial thing, right?
Yeah. I'm
Just how
I'm in awe.
dystopic. They are beyond the dystopia at this point. They're
Oh,
beyond the dystopia.
100%. We're watching a third world country take place. That's what's going on. And we're literally peering into a third world country disguised as a first world country, and we're watching it descend into just complete and utter chaos. Nothing will change. The UK is a dying society, and I'm so sorry for the UK fans. You guys make up, I think, like a fourth of our viewership. I am so sorry, but this is like, I mean, I just don't know what to say. Like, it's astonishing
Nothing
to me
say.
that can happen. And like for reference, the
It's a dying
BLM
country.
the BLM stuff, whatever, you can have your opinion on it. But in that situation, was a white cop leaning on a George Floyd's throat, and even that sparked riots and protests. And like, libertarian, listen, you have the right to protest here. I don't even care if you protest over stupid shit. Okay, you'll still be protesting over stupid shit or something I don't believe in. I don't care. Storm the streets. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But the fact that this is like worse than that, and what internet outrage? You can't even comment. Even the father's tongue is tied. He wants to say all these engineers and doctors need to go, and they're not saying anything about it. So that's how cooked you are. That's rough. Literally, no matter what here, protest, tear it up, bro that bitch down. I think a lot of you are wasting your time because you should be protesting the Voldemort files more than anything else, and I hate that you're distracting from it. But hey, I'm always down for a good protest or a good riot. It lets our politicians know that
No,
they
I
need
don't
to
even
go down.
fuck Starmer, dude. Starmer's just trying to remain relevant. Fuck Starmer.
I know, I'm so fucking amazed he's still in office. Like, they got him kneeling. What is going on here?
Yeah, I think that's for George Floyd.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I'm sorry it's happening. I think the UK is an example of a country that I just don't want to turn into, which is why, people here were so all in on Trump's, border control and sending the deportations back. And it's been like 500,000 or something. And people don't even think that's enough. It's not even close to being enough. People here want more. And this is why we don't want the doctors and engineers from India or the Middle East or wherever. We don't want them.
No.
We don't want them.
No.
You guys, they keep performing surgery on the street, and that's not very healthy. As you can see, poor Henry died while his surgeon was operating him on the street.
It's awful. It's truly awful.
It's
The surgery has
truly-
become too expensive nowadays for what they're offering.
Yeah, it's that free healthcare. He was trying to give him the free healthcare. We're
Yeah,
laughing.
this is why we need to privatize it.
In the end, it's sad, and it's just, I just don't know what to say, man. It's awful. And again, there's a story that is 10 times worse than this story that I literally cannot say on air because it would immediately probably get our channel fucking banned on YouTube and other places. I could probably say it on Rumble. It's the only place. And maybe I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what we'll do about it. I'll find some way to get the story out in the UK. However, man, this shit sucks. This shit sucks,
It's
guys.
good to see that at least, even though they live in a dystopia, at least the white people are getting together. And
There's,
trying to do something about it.
I don't know. The thing for me is we've seen these protests over the year. We've been covering immigration in the EU for the past 3 years, and we see this. We see some kind of outrageous thing happen. A little girl get hurt, some white kid gets stabbed. We've seen it a ton, and there's some protests. But what? What is it resulted in? I don't know. I haven't seen a change in your laws. You guys aren't in the EU. The EU recently got together, and even they're 180 on immigration. They think that people need to be deported. I don't know what you're doing in the UK. I genuinely have no idea.
No, they're just fucking around.
It's a protest. This is in Southport, I believe.
Protests don't do anything. You have to take lives. That's what happens. That's how you make changes, by taking lives. Look at every important event in history. It always starts with assassination, a coup d'etat, a guillotine, a fucking war. You're not going to change anything by protesting. No protest has ever changed anything ever. Never. There's not a single protest in the history of humanity that has ever changed anything, even slightly. Tired of seeing this stupid protesting bullshit.
Just move forward, man. I'm at wit's end here. Just move forward. Push the cops down.
There's 4 or 5 guys with some safety vests on.
I'm so over it. I don't even know if we can, quote, encourage this type of activity, but push them
encourage.
over. It's done. It's over. They're
it's
killing
not even encouraging. We're giving them the pieces of the puzzle. They just need to put it together.
No. What are you what are you even demanding exactly? So the guy who committed the crime, he gets charged. They say life. It's minimum of 21 years. He'll probably be in for 21 years and then get released. Let's just be honest, right? For murdering this kid. Push these cops down. It's over.
Yeah.
You've been invaded. Kill the invaders. That's what you do. There's a plague. Destroy the plague. This is the only way you fix the problem.
System.
Destroy the government. Listen, in America, it's actually technically illegal for us to destroy. Literally in the Constitution, it says if your government's corrupt, you're legally allowed to take them out. That's literally what it says in the Constitution. Do not take me down, YouTube. It is legal.
It's legal.
It's legal
That's
in the Constitution. It's literally in there. It says that we can do that. Our founders were based as fuck. Okay?
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just explaining constitutional law. I don't know how
that
it
was
is
when Freemasonry was cool.
Yeah. Push the cops down, bro. I'm over it. I'm so over it. I'm not even a part of your country, and I'm over the murders in your country. Okay? The, quote, knife crime in your country. Over it. Over it, over it, over it. Knock them over.
Yeah, I mean, this is just wild.
Take
How do you
the
have this
building.
giant crowd and you just can't even get into the building?
Storm the building. Listen, we've done it here in America. We've stormed the building.
These aren't big fucking beefy guys. These are fucking skinny twigs.
I know.
What are you?
Listen, we stormed the Capitol in America, and they all got let off, and they're making a lot of money right now. All I'm saying is storm the building. Storm it.
Storm the building. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
How are they not swinging punches right now? It doesn't
I
make
don't.
any
Throwing
sense.
rocks.
Anything.
It's crazy.
I can't breathe. The new I can't breathe for
The
white
new
people.
I can't breathe.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Storm
Alright.
it, bro. I couldn't help myself. Alright, I guess we gotta move on because it's kind of the end here. Let's see what I
Yeah.
just sent you. This is from the BBC. The BBC had an interesting story recently. I was gonna publish, but I didn't really want to, and I think now is a good time. Oh
Yeah, I mean Yeah, I would
so dumb.
100% demonize the six after that. Yeah, I mean, you're a religious group and you're murdering someone in the street. Like, even the Mormons that we're dealing with in Utah, even they aren't fucking killing people in the street. Yeah, they're corrupt as fuck and they're working with the police department, but they're not fucking stabbing people in the fucking street.
Yeah, and even then for us, it's outrageous, right? Even
Yeah,
that's
like
outrageous.
now if I encounter a sick person, I'm probably gonna be like, stay the fuck away from me. Like, yeah, don't come near me. You got your ceremonial blade on me? That's great. I got my ceremonial Glock.
Yeah. Hold on. This is. Let's see. I'm trying to find. There was a story in the BBC that pretty much said it was okay for child marriage to exist because the fathers, they have to make really hard decisions. I'm trying to find the story. I don't know if it got taken down.
Yeah.
But whatever. I mean, you guys just get the point. Like, it's. I don't even know, man. I don't even know how you guys aren't storming the Capitol. Like we've stormed the Capitol for so much less in America.
So much less, yeah, I know.
We go guns a blazing for so much less than this, and
granted, it was also a psyop, but
of course,
Sure.
yeah. It's just I guess they just feel like they don't have an option. They don't have the weaponry. I don't know. So
yeah,
we'll stay updated. Like I said, I have a story worse than that, and just yeah. All right, we will move on to some of the, I guess, calmer news. We've kind of been at it today, huh? Sheesh. So, we have continued, negotiations between Iran and the U.S. over the opening of the Strait of Hormuz. I'm not gonna go into the crazy details. There's a lot of rumors being spread about it. Trump is saying that they're working on a deal. I don't think a deal is gonna go through.
Honestly, Doug, I own a car. I want gas prices to go through the fucking roof. I do. I genuinely do.
Why?
I want because I want to bring people back to a time when you couldn't just go wherever the fuck you wanted to go. I want people to really feel. I want people to feel the loss of freedom in their lives. You know what I mean? I really want them to feel it. Like, oh man, wait a minute, things are really shitty right now. Oh my god, I don't think people have really caught on to that yet.
Yeah, no, I kind of understand what you're saying a bit, and I agree with you. It's we put out these stories and the lack of, they just kind of people are so allowed to exist in ignorance,
Yeah.
and that story is a really good example of it. It's totally fine having doctors and engineers running around so long as they don't stab me. That's the philosophy that most people have. The Strait of Hormuz, war in the Middle East, all the stuff going on, they're totally fine as long as gas prices don't affect me. Well, you know what? Fine, fuck it. I hope it does affect you. That way, all of a sudden, you can start caring. Fuck you. I hope you get stabbed. That way, you can start caring about all the.
I want gas prices to go to the fucking moon. I want them to go to the fucking moon, Doug.
They are. They're gonna go up. They're gonna go to the moon.
I want gas cars to become obsolete overnight. I want people to really feel it because I can live without a car. I'll be fine.
I don't think there's any real intention of negotiating a deal for the Hormuz thing, and it's completely in odds. I mean, same old story. Israel has invaded Lebanon. Iran thinks that Israel needs to pull out of Lebanon. Israel's not going to pull out of Lebanon, and so no deal is going to get signed. So the Strait of Hormuz will stay blocked. Gas prices, fuel prices will continue to skyrocket. Most of the world will suffer outside America because we mostly have our own fuel economy just fine. We just took Venezuela. It's all very intentional. And the rest of the world is going to sink and suffer for it. And, that's the news.
Get good.
So, yeah, Exxon is now warning that oil prices could go as high as $160 a barrel in the coming weeks as reserves are depleted. So they're not the only ones. Pretty much everyone across the globe is operating on reserves right now, from the companies to the countries themselves, and they're all running out. We talked about this a couple episodes ago during the start, and we're kind of hitting that peak. And, I mean, in the end, the U.S. really has their stake in it isn't nearly as large as other countries. So I guess the other news is that NATO countries and other countries that do have a stake are finally moving their forces towards the Strait of Hormuz to unlock it themselves. But we'll see. A lot of other countries don't have the nerve, to actually initiate anything. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's pretty recent.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They just don't care. The cops don't care. They just don't care. I just don't understand how you can be a cop right now, to be honest with you.
Your respect for Henry. Your officers is...
This guy isn't even fucking white. He's not even white.
I know,
He cares more about the fucking guy than they do.
Look at this guy. Shame on you, buddy. Shame on you.
This dude's clearly from like another. It's crazy.
Him and every police officer in the force. Your left ideology is walking and is ruining the country. We're sick of it.
Honestly, the real savior for the fucking people in the UK might actually just be the black people. True. That actually might be the only saviors.
True.
The black people will 100% beat up the fucking Indians.
Someone's gotta. Gotta. So this is an underrated story that I just sent you that I don't think anyone's touching on, but Bolivia is actually having its own revolution over the corrupt government. You can click the link I sent you.
Oh, you didn't send me the link. You sent it to you sent it to General.
Did I? Whoops. Sorry.
You're fine. What's the Bolivia thing?
So the Bolivian government, I believe, has collapsed, basically. Wait, what is this? Scandal in Bolivia. Bolivian leader who is in dialogue with the government is forced to dress as a woman and perform oral sex on the Aymara Comunas as a form of punishment. What is going on in Bolivia? All I know is there are mass protests in Bolivia against the government. Hopefully they don't show the act I just described. Be careful. I don't always know what I'm sending you. Well, he is dressed in a dress there.
Something.
So, just be careful.
Doesn't look like they show anything.
But yeah, hold on. Bolivia. So let me see if I can pull up the details here. The working class is rising up in Bolivia against their corrupt neoliberal government and showing the world how it's done. Miners, teachers, farmers, and indigenous groups have all come together to bring the country to a standstill until their demands are met. The workers are demanding better wages, economic stability, and an end to privatization of publicly owned companies, and the resignation of the sellout president. This is this is a news channel I used to follow, but I stopped because they corrupt themselves.
Working class rising up in Bolivia against their corrupt neoliberal government and showing the world how it's done.
Yeah, I just read it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of boring, to be honest with you. It seems like another day in...
Well, it's only because we just covered two of, like, the harshest stories we possibly could have.
I mean, yeah, it's cool. It looks like they're all getting together and wearing hard hats and something's happening, right?
So apparently these have been going on for a month, and they're blockading the roads. It's causing shortages.
Cars can go through them?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're too scared to drive out. But yeah, underrated story. I mean, I don't know. No one's talking about it, so.
Compared to everything else, it's
I know that was yeah. Well, we're coming off the highlights for sure. Happened. This was happening in France. I guess they're some soccer game. I don't know, but PSG won
Pack
in
of
France.
Africans PSG. I don't know who PSG is at all.
It's a sports team. It's like it's a sports team basically, and they had like massive celebrations. I don't know what to call it, but apparently people were dying over this, and You can see we got some of the footage here.
I mean, all they're showing us is how cheap Mercedes is built.
I'll say that. Careful.
Is the Mercedes organization going to come after us?
I don't know. The Europeans are real sensitive about the Mercedes. I guess this is, I don't know if their sports team lost or won. But there they go. Doctors and engineers of Europe. Hell yeah. God bless you, Europe.
Honestly, Doug, anytime something horrible happens to a white bitch, I always kind of just write it off as she deserved it. And in this case, I think I might be right as well.
Could be, I don't know. Oh, they
Paris has turned to.
Yeah.
Oh, they set it on fire. Yeah, I don't know. Still leaning towards the white bitch deserved it. Oh, it exploded. Yeah, she definitely deserved it.
Doctors and engineers.
This is great. I love this. This is what I've been waiting for. For once, the people in France. I was about to say Africa. The people in France are finally doing something about the corrupt government.
I don't know if that's what they're doing, but
that is what they're doing, though. Don't you see? This is what the doctors have been planning this entire time.
So as a Champions League finale between Arsenal and PSG. And
this is great. I love Doug. This is what I've been waiting. I love anarchy because it destroys the government. It destroys the corporations.
I mean,
no one benefits from it except the people because they get to have fun destroying shit.
Content, I don't know. It's just funny that Europe has turned into like a show for us, you know? Like
I know it's
just
great.
Like constant chaos and doctors and engineers stabbing and destroying things.
It's like for as dystopic as America is, we're still not as bad as these places. It's kind of crazy.
It is bad. Oh God, I don't even know if I can focus on this anymore. I'm not going to lie. Look at them, just doctors and engineers everywhere.
This is great. I love this, Doug.
Listen, I got plenty for you. It's never ending.
Watch this shit all day.
Europe is a never-ending hotbed of content. It's just funny. I mean, like we never could really talk about it anymore because it's just every day with this shit. I just don't know how you. I mean, I guess in Europe it's a little different, but how do you not just floor it? Thank God I live in Florida, man. Every day I say thank God.
Oh, it's a boomer. It's a white boomer. They deserved it.
True.
Yeah. I hate white boomers.
Oh, wow. They're still going on. This is still going on in Paris.
I love it. I love it. I love it. He probably voted for this shit, too.
Yeah, he probably did. It's it. Doctors and engineers trying to give free health care.
Riding his gay-ass little electric moped.
Look, even that random white kid who's in there is getting assaulted.
Yeah. I don't know.
I just don't know how the fall of society. It's
I don't know what the fuck this is, Doug.
I don't know what I'm sending you.
This is great, Doug. I don't know what you're talking about. This is
awesome. If you like it, I got more for you, dude. Never ends.
This is what France has always been. It's always been a shithole. And I love it that people are finally starting to realize that again.
Somehow they made France much worse.
This is great.
It's a soccer match. So it was a soccer match against PSG and Arsenal, and PSG won, and this is how they celebrate.
It can't be that fucking deep.
I don't know. I'm not crazy about. I mean, I was big into esports, especially the league scene, for obvious reasons.
Not like this.
Well, I've just never.
Obviously, you weren't a fan if you didn't go into the street and riot.
I was never a big enough fan to run around and like just destroy things for fun. What? Apparently, 4 people have been killed during this time period, and over 20 have been injured.
That's awesome. This is what I've been waiting for. Like, literally a riot. A fucking riot about a victory, even, for a football game in fucking Europe. or fucking Paris. Provides more dismantlement of the government than a protest in the UK over a serious issue. We
used to be a civilized society. We used to be so civilized, you know? Men used to walk around in suits, ladies in these nice dresses. We used to go to church. We would get out, we would fucking care about making sure our home life was nice and sweet.
Gay and lame and boring. Now we're living in cyberpunk land, Doug. Welcome to cyberpunk. We are living in cyberpunk, Doug. That's what we are now. This is cyberpunk. Get ready for your augmentations, okay?
Oh God, I hate it. I hope you.
I love it.
I want you all to know my sole goal is to leave this planet and colonize another one, and just build it in however I would like.
I think, Doug. I think that traditionalist era no longer belongs to the middle class.
It's ruined it.
It belongs to the fucking elites.
Propaganda.
Right, and I believe that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be.
Even they're complete degenerates. They love this shit too, right? Like they're all in on this. They love.
They like watching it, but at the end of the day, they're going to the fucking castle. Yeah. They're fucking sipping on fucking wine.
They're all buying islands and hanging on other islands.
That's exactly how it's supposed to be too. That's exactly how the world was intended.
Back in the day, the elites lived at the center of the city, and so when there was a problem, they would get raided, storm the castle. They were right next door. So therefore, the elites couldn't separate themselves from the consequences of whatever economic or policy that they put in place. Now, they don't even live on the continent that they control. They live on an island. They live in another country. They live anywhere else because they know damn well they don't want to be involved in this anywhere near this at all. And it's a TV show for them, and they live it up. And this is our lives.
Good.
It's constant protests. Never over anything important. The protests never actually result in change. And this is where we are.
I agree with this 110%.
Oh, whether you agree with it or you don't, it's happening. So, all right, we move on to some robots and AI news because I really need a cleanser, to be honest. So we have.
Oh, there's no independent verification or published studies.
Well, yeah, I mean it's classic Chinese. Who knows if it's real or not? But we have a Chinese company here. I think it's bullshit too. We have a Chinese company, but the AI future will lead to this. Basically, it's a Chinese company that is manufacturing these dog and cat collars that can use AI to interpret the language. Now, it does sound like bullshit. Probably is bullshit. However, there are quite a few companies, American and otherwise, who are working really hard to use AI to decipher language. Specifically, there's one company that is working to decipher whale and dolphin language, but also birds and quite a few others.
Yeah, I don't need to talk to my cat to know that she wants fucking food.
You don't? You don't need to know that? We joke about this all the time in my house, by the way. We're like, if our dog could talk, it would just be annoying as fuck. It would just be atrocious. Feed me, feed me, feed me, play with me, play with me. Shut the fuck up! Like, what? Yeah. I just don't know what kind of complex conversation you're going to be able to have with your dog. At least at the start, maybe in the future, as it learns more words and like complex thinking, you kind of like speed along animal evolution. But yeah, at the start, there's no way giving your pet the ability to speak wouldn't just be annoying as fuck.
Exactly.
But it is the future. This is coming. It's probably coming pretty soon. If this is this one is probably bullshit, but it is coming. The ability to talk to your pet is rapidly approaching, and it is again thanks to AI. Here are drone surveillance systems. See them with their massive spotlights.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to take these out. You just need a laser.
Yeah, it's also just kind of adds to the dystopia. Oh yes, now we have my favorite story and possibly our only fucking a safe feels good story. Gives me a hope for the future. PewDiePie, the one and only, has been we've talked about it a few times on the show, but he's been working on his own AI agent system. And he finished it, and he's finally publishing it for the entire world to use for free. I'm going to sneeze here in a second before I continue. But basically, for those who aren't too tech savvy, most of you have probably used Google or ChatGPT at this point, Grok. Basically, this is a replacement to that. It is locally hosted on your computer, or it can be, So what that means is it's not monitored by Google or Microsoft. Well, Microsoft probably, but by the major companies they normally have to go and use. And if it's hosted locally on your computer, it's free, which is a pretty major thing too. This one can develop images for you. I think it has some video generation, but in the show we talk about AI surveillance and the internet being monitored 24/7 and pretty much the lack of freedom when it comes to these models. And finally, I've been waiting for this moment because I was sure it was going to happen. We have a future where you can have your own model on your own computer, get it to do whatever the fuck you want, and it can operate not only at the same level as ChatGPT or Gemini or Grok, but even better. His model outperforms ChatGPT.
Really?
And
that's not hard to do at this point, though, to be honest.
No, that's true. But again, it's a hope for the future. There's another company. There's quite a few companies that are working on similar things to this, where your home can be home to its very own data center. And so what will most likely happen is that the middle class, mostly Americans, but the middle class and upper will be able to host their own AI models locally and their own data center locally, own power generation locally. And, the poor people will have to deal with Gemini and GPT.
Yeah, pretty much.
Again, this, for me, gives a lot of hope. I figured this was coming. This is thanks to fucking capitalism and decentralized policy. This couldn't happen in the EU, by the way. Any AI model you develop yourself in the EU has to be registered. Obviously, in China, it's not allowed. This is fucking God bless. We've got some good news. Capitalism bringing good movies and a more isolated internet back to our society. So that conversation we have a lot about how can we secure communication so that we're no longer being spied on? This is the answer to that. My AI, locally hosted on my computer, will talk to your AI. And this is kind of the future for privacy. Obviously, they'll probably still be able to find some way around it, but legally, you become quite protected because, again, it's all locally on your computer. And who would have thought PewDiePie would be the one kind of pioneering this?
Yeah.
Or playing a major role. What do you think?
Yeah. Maybe. We'll see what happens. They
It's
could just kill PewDiePie.
Yeah, true. It could happen. But most likely we'll start seeing a lot of these more independently created AIs. I believe it's not hard to outperform, like you said, GPT and Gemini. And what will most likely happen is you'll have these super high tier costing models that they'll be producing, but you'll have these very, close enough local models that can do just the same thing, except you don't have the government spying on you 24/7 or trying to influence you with their nonsense or whatever bullshit they're constantly trying to do. And that kind of takes us into the next one, where NVIDIA has announced a computer chip that acts as a GPU. It has 1 petaflop of local AI storage space, which is crazy. It is super thin and light. It fits in your laptop. And it has 128 gigabytes of unified memory, RAM.
RTX.
Well, how do I know he's not just playing a video?
I mean, could be. But
I don't see any HUD options here.
No.
Also, it's made with Windows. No one wants that shit.
Well, it's a computer chip. It's not a software.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Why the fuck does it come with fucking Windows?
Oh, I don't know.
Things in my pocket.
Hopefully, we'll be able to change it in the future.
Maybe.
Okay. All right. This is the most amazing chip the world has ever built.
How small it is to be able to do all that. That's crazy. No way that's real. I cannot believe the future we're living in.
Partnership with MediaTek.
I can.
I think I saw Rick earlier.
That's a GPU, locally hosts AI, and has RAM? That's insane.
That, frankly,
my entire computer. That thing is better than my entire computer, and it's right there in that little chip.
100% of NVIDIA software stack runs here. If you want to run
20-core CPU, RTX GPU, 1 petaflop, AI performance, 128 gigabyte RAM.
Sure.
Yeah, for
digital
sure.
biology, no problem. If you want to.
Yeah, just give it like 10, 15 years, and I'll see it in a fucking office PC that's getting thrown off the side of the street.
I know. Isn't that insane, dude? What the future is so fucking advanced.
Do seismic processing, no problem. You want astrophysics, no problem. Everything associated.
No one's going to use it for that. Everyone's going to play Cyberpunk 2077.
Listen, as much as we started off this video with like some pretty depressing shit, some dystopic societal stuff. Listen, I'm still really hopeful, and these two stories are kind of the major reasons why. It's technology has always made our lives a little. We've always lived longer on it. We've always been able to access resources that we didn't previously had. And the standard of living has increased. America is an interesting place where, unfortunately, health-wise, we haven't, and hopefully that's fixed. But we live like kings. We live like the kings of past. It's true. We do live like kings of the past. You have constant access to food for the most part. At this point, who isn't getting food stamps for $400? You know what I'm saying? Most of us here in America have air conditioning. We have access to the internet. I mean, we live almost better. We live better than kings. We have running water. We have water shooting up our booty holes to clean it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kings used to pay a lot of money to have servants do that for them. And this will get us to the next step. They said that it'll probably have us that we live like the kings of now. Hopefully without the what island stuff.
Yeah.
So again, I'm pretty hopeful for the future. That piece of technology in itself is astonishing to me. But we're about to do this kind of epic leap forward because, unfortunately, we've been held back, and now we're being allowed to progress. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That was announced a couple days ago. And of course, eventually, that will be made for free. Bernie Sanders is an idiot. However, I thought this was interesting. He's introducing a bill to give the public a 50% ownership stake in the country's biggest AI companies. That'll never pass.
It won't pass, but it would be cool.
Yeah, it would be interesting because at that we would have
anything that fucks over a big corporation at this point. I'm 100% for. I'm 100% into it. It could literally be everyone gets a shit in the mouth of the CEO once a week. And I'd probably be like, you know what? I'll take you up on that offer, Bernie.
AI is moving quick. I honestly, after hearing those two stories, like the whole, dystopic future, I kind of settled down a bit. This story is crazy. This is real. I looked this up. I made sure this is real. South Korea, Samsung
and Hynix.
Samsung and Hynix are about to pay $430 billion in taxes, which covers half of the Korean public debt.
Yeah.
Stop
giving them money. If you don't like it, stop giving them fucking money.
Yeah, the only reason this works is because the American dollar is worth so much more than the Korean
bullshit.
I forget what their
won,
currency's called.
I think it's called.
Yeah,
something.
So every time we buy their shit, it makes it so that they're able to
convert the US dollars into their own currency.
Yeah, it's just insane that we can't do this ourselves. Like fucking hell, man.
Well, it wouldn't be worth anything. They'd be like, yeah, here's 100 Korean won. Great, now I have 20 cents.
I know. But I miss the time when our dollar wasn't so tanked into oblivion. Fuck.
Oh yeah. All right. Is that
we are on our last. The Andy Chow thing. I was gonna cover the Bill Gates tick thing. I think we'll do that another time because that's kind of a big story.
Andy Chow.
And I want to spend time doing that. So I know about the Bill Gates tick thing. We did a video a long time ago on it, and it's still one of our most circulated clips. We know all about it. I'm gonna give you the quick TLDR on the tick thing, and y'all can hate me about the RFK, but RFK is pushing an initiative to have a cure for. It's called alpha-gal syndrome. A cure for it, 96% success rate. Bill Gates must hate RFK. All right, go ahead and about the Andy Chow thing.
Okay, TLDR. This Asian dude, this Asian dude named Andy Chow or whatever. He fucking or Rick Chow. However you want to. They both have the same last name, so it's kind of hard for me to live. Okay, Rick Chow's the son. Andy Chow's the dad. So essentially, they live in a fucking ghetto area. So they're subject to a lot of shoplifting, and they're tired of it. So they had this one kid come in, he grabbed 4 water bottles. He put all 4 of the water bottles back. It's just kind of weird behavior, right? Like it's like how often do you see people go into a fucking store, pull out a bunch of bottles, and then put them back on the fucking shelf? You know,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
sus.
it's kind of sus, you know. And, so, fair to them, they live in a ghetto area and they're trying to protect their fucking inventory because it's their livelihood, right? The only part I don't necessarily agree with, it's kind of like chasing him down. That's the part that's kind of iffy there.
Do you have
at that
footage
point,
of it, or?
yeah, there's some footage I can probably pull up somewhere. Let me see. Okay, here's some of it. This is the guy. He's a 14-year-old. Goes into the store. He has to leave his backpack at the front by the guy. I think that's Rick.
It's pretty standard. I mean, they made us do it. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even live in a poor neighborhood when they were making us do this. It's pretty normal, standard. Leave your backpack at the door.
Yeah, so he goes over to the fucking thing. You can kind of see, he goes over to check just to make sure he's walking around.
That'd be a little weird.
No, I mean, not yet. No, there's nothing like insanely weird yet,
I mean, normally when you go into a store, at least for me, I know what the fuck I'm getting. I go right to it, snatch it up.
I can understand this guy. I'm like him sometimes. I wander around a lot.
Okay, fair enough.
I can empathize with that. What I can't empathize with is fucking, kind of going for water bottles of all things. Like, if you need water, right? Like,
right.
Like, you'll know. Like, and so you grab 4 of them, you put 4 back. It's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of weird, right? A little bit bizarre. Nothing crazy yet, though, right?
Yeah.
You can see that. I think that's the wife.
She's like watching him.
Yeah.
This was in 2023.
Yeah. So they just now got finished with the trial.
Yeah, so now they can release the documents and shit.
You got to remember as well, like, these people, they have a lot of black guys come in and probably steal shit from them all the time, right? So it's something that they definitely clamp hard on. So once again, you got to kind of understand the context of the situation as well. However, the thing I don't really agree with is chasing him. That's the part I don't really...
So do they think he stole something? Is that what's going on?
Potentially, yeah. That's the wife of the guy who owns
he's got his hands in his pockets.
He doesn't really take his hands out of his pockets, though, which is kind of bizarre as well.
Took some shit in, put some shit back, and then just walks out.
You tell these guys, they can't let reputation get around that someone's stealing from their store, because then people are gonna think they're an easy target. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, in general, stealing is just wrong. It's fine. We live in America.
Yeah.
You go and shoot somebody stealing your shit. Not a big deal.
So they go to chase him. Notice that no weapons have been drawn yet. This guy fucking runs off, right? They chase him down the street. You don't really hear a whole lot.
No.
But allegedly, he turned around. He pulled out his fucking Glock, and the owner, Rick Chow, had his fucking pistol. He just fucking shot him.
Did the kid have a gun on him? The kid had a gun.
Had a scope on it too.
Oh my god!
Pistol.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah. So it's kind of hard to. If he didn't have a gun on him, obviously he goes to jail for fucking
that's an easy
murder.
One. Yeah.
But because he had a gun on him, I can believe it. He said he fucking pulled a gun on him, and he had a fucking scope on it. Yeah, he might be in a fucking gang. You never know. Right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sure that wasn't like a coincidence. The 14-year-old just happened to have a gun on him.
So this is them reading the fucking verdict in the court or whatever.
We, the jury, unanimously find the defendant, Chi Rick Chow, as to the charge of murder, not guilty. Signed number 302, foreperson, June the 1st, 2020.
You see the family in the background crying. Like, if you had disciplined your child better, if you had, taught them better, if you had taken more interest in your child's life, they would probably still be alive.
Your child's running around with a gun with a scope on it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, like
should have been quicker on the draw, I guess.
yeah, exactly. Like,
I don't know, man.
Like, and the thing is, if it was fucking, Rick's son that had gotten shot instead of the kid, it
would have also been found not guilty.
We wouldn't have heard anything about this shit.
That's true too.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Asian people, stand up for yourself.
The thing is, in America, for those who are outside America, we have a lot of outside American viewers. Here's how it works here. whoever is faster on the draw wins. Okay,
Yeah.
that's how it works in America. We still are the Wild West. Whoever's quicker on the draw wins. I assure you, if the kid had managed to kill both of them, and then he went to court and he said, "Oh, well, they chased me down and tried to shoot me," he would have won the court case. Okay, in
It's very
America,
possible. Very possible.
whoever draws first wins. That's how it works here. We're still the Wild West. It has to change.
Jury. Yes, ma'am, it was. Thank you.
Like, bitch, why are you crying? You didn't discipline your kid. Your kid's running around with a fucking
running with a
pistol. He's
Glock.
14 years old.
I mean,
Illegal ass firearm.
I don't know.
Like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, you just as responsible as they are. What the fuck are you talking about?
Gun situation, like, it's almost irrelevant because people that
I hate people that refuse to accept any sort of accountability
for their own children.
For their shortcomings. Like, you failed as a parent. You failed as a parent.
Your
I'm
child's
sorry,
running
you
around
did.
with a fucking gun. It doesn't even matter the
Where's
context.
the dad's
you know?
probably nowhere in the fucking scene. The mom's sitting there crying on the fucking bench. If you gave a fuck about your son, you would have been fucking teaching him how the world works, disciplining him, not letting him get involved with no gangs and no fucking firearms.
Gun politics are so irrelevant. Like, people do not care about context. You're either for guns or you don't. Usually the context is completely irrelevant here. People are gonna look at that and go, "Well, it's two minorities, so racism doesn't really apply."
Two questions.
And you know what's the funniest thing too, Doug? The lawyer for Rick Chow was a black guy.
Oh, really? I love America. America's so fucking fun.
So there's a bunch of black
Holy
people in the
shit.
fucking comments that were like, "It really do be your own people that do it to you."
No, they're mad.
Dude, it's like, dude, you're missing the point here.
Gun only. Rick Chow's son said yes. What
Once
are
again,
they arguing?
the
I don't even
police,
understand.
they're arguing that the only person who said he had a gun was Rick Chow. However, it's in the evidence that he had a fucking gun. It's in the evidence. It's
And
with
what,
the police.
They think they had two guns, one with a scope on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, no.
This wasn't over a water bottle. Well, he went in, he picked up some stuff, put it down, and then tried to leave. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's not a good look just in general.
Yeah.
But he never mentions that the victim. It doesn't matter. Like, what does that have to
It
do
doesn't-
with anything? Like,
Yeah.
He claims
He
the
was a
victim
known
had a
race-
gun, and he just so happened to have a gun.
Where he
like-
serves mostly poor black customers. You mean the ghetto?
He was a hot-headed racist and deserves to be in prison. Did the kid have a gun or not? If he had a gun, I'm sorry, it's not a good look.
But yeah, you can't. They might have been able to get away with manslaughter, maybe, but
No, not in America.
maybe.
Just,
It's a
I mean, we
maybe.
just live in America. This exact case has been tried and done 1,000 times over. George Zimmerman, fucking, I don't
Oh, the second you see this fucking dude on the other team, you know
my
you
God.
fucking lost.
know. For real.
This case, although it was a difficult decision to come to, because you have two different stories, extremes differences. You have, on the one hand, Mr. Chow, who we always contended was defending his son. He was not trying to hurt the young man. On the other side, you had the
Well, I mean, he's probably trying to hurt him.
had a
Well,
But it
probably
just
trying to
doesn't
figure out.
matter.
and pulled it and our position is he pointed it at Andy Chow, and his father had to defend his son, and it's tragic. Feel sorry for the family. As I said during my opening statement, my heart goes out to them, but 14-year-old kids should not be roaming the streets of Columbia or South Carolina with semi-automatic pistols loaded and ready to fire.
Jesus.
Are you at liberty to talk about what you
He's
think
absolutely right.
was the difference that made this verdict?
The difference was the kid was dead. That was the
Yeah.
difference. Listen, in
Yeah.
America, again, for those who live outside America, and especially for us in Florida, we are literally told that if someone enters your property, okay, and you have to defend
You can
yourself,
shoot them.
make sure he dies. That's literally what we're told. You make sure they're dead. Because if they're alive, they can
can sue.
argue. Yeah, they can argue.
Yeah.
They can sue. That's just America. I don't know what
If
to
you're
tell you.
if you're pulling out a gun, you're pulling it out to end the life of the target. That's what
Yeah.
you're doing it for. Never
This is
pull it
what
out
it
unless
is.
you don't intend to kill whatever is in front of that weapon.
The entire circumstance of that kid's life is probably quite depressing. However, the ending here is the accumulation of it.
This is a mixture of hot-headed emotions,
That's
living in the
bad parenting.
ghetto.
It's just bad
You
parenting.
know,
It's always bad parenting.
Bad parenting, 100%.
Kid's not 18. It's bad parenting. That's my like
Was this Andy
philosophy.
Chow,
Yeah. Yeah.
was following him.
Once you turn 18, it's all on you. Oh, you're below 18.
I would say like maybe like the early 20s. I wouldn't go so far as to say 18. I would
Well,
go a little bit
legally,
further than that.
it's fine.
Because
But
you gotta remember, being a parent is like it's a responsibility. Like you have to properly nurture a brand new human being into the world so that they don't do stupid shit like a line of fucking heroin. You know what I mean?
yeah, so don't fuck up so bad that your kid is running around at 14 with a Glock. Like, you know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, no,
Just make
100%. She
sure-
fucked up. I'm just saying it is definitely a tough job.
Took the position that Rick Chow.
Yeah, but how do you fuck up that bad?
Yeah, just because the victim is black doesn't absolve them of accountability.
Yeah. They'll always play the race card.
I'm tired of seeing this position that because such and such person is Indian or black, that means they're absolved of any bullshit they may have done. No,
Everything
that's
is
not how it
about
works.
race these days. Doesn't even matter. If it was a
Exactly.
white kid, it would have been about black on white crime. If it was a black kid. It's about Asian on black crime. It's always literally these days.
The media doesn't care about what happens to white people. They just
Well,
don't
I
give a
know,
fuck.
but it's always
That
about
was not
race. It's
his
irrelevant. It's just
objective.
always
His
about race.
objective
Yeah.
was he was
Yeah.
going to protect his son, and that's what happened. So we tried to separate the two, who was trying to protect his own son. And any parent in that position would have done the
Kid's
same
dead.
thing.
Yeah, there's no chance.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
gonna win no matter what. Here's that. Can't argue. Can't defend himself. Nothing's on camera.
He'll be released tonight.
Yeah. Try-
He's
Case is
taken
over.
down to the jail now. There'll be a discharge issued, and we expect.
I don't know.
him to
Don't be a
release sometime
14-year-old
tonight,
carrying a
maybe
gun is the
couple
life
of
lesson.
hours.
I don't know, like,
He'll be released tonight. I mean, they've suffered as well. Pageo.
Right. Yeah, that's about it.
yeah. So like I said, there's the Bill Gates thing that we're keeping a watch on. It's honestly RFK kind of just saved the world with that. To be honest with you, but yeah. Anything else? It's been obviously been a little longer of a show, but we had some pretty big topics to cover, which we have. And do you have any streamer drama or gamer drama for us while we'll close out something to chill off? It's been an intense episode. I don't think we haven't had an episode this intense in a while.
Yeah, no, let me take a look. Let me look at live stream fails.
It's
see what's going on.
been a bit today. There's some pretty hard hitting news, man, especially at the start. The UK stuff is intense. The corruption of Utah is intense. Intense episode. It's fine if not.
Doesn't really seem like a whole lot is going on. The big thing is just some guy who won a Mr. Beast contest and won a private jet.
I saw.
He got arrested in Paraguay. Yeah, after they seized like a shit ton of weed.
He got released already. They're cleared it apparently, and he's good. Okay, I think that's it from us. It's been a good episode. Very informative. Very just filled news. Very intense news-filled episode today. Thanks again for listening. Thanks for liking, subscribing, following, commenting. I hope you guys have a good day, evening, morning, or night. And next episode, maybe we try and find something softer to talk about to even to balance this one out. We
kind of just we just had fucking corrupt law enforcement, corrupt government bullshit.
People getting
killed, sociopath
protest-
CEO, guy getting stabbed to death,
violence in the street,
riots
gun
going
violence.
on in France.
Yeah, man.
You know, fucking dead 14-year-old with a pistol in the fucking ghetto. You know,
intense episode, guys. Thanks for bearing with us. But hey, you know it happens. It's the world we live in. It's important to talk about. We'll find something a little more chill to talk about next episode before we jump back into it. But hey, we always appreciate you guys, and we will see you next episode.